what's going on, guys? This is Mage,
And this is Kenostrikesback.
and we are going to be bringing you a cast of the replay from the PlayFFA Cup V finals. There were some issues with DDoSing early on, so people are on Smurfs right now, but we're going to start with the purple human in the top left corner, who is htrt. One of the most dominant players in free-for-all these days. He made his way to the finals without a whole lot of difficulty, and we'll see if he's able to continue the path here. Above him, we have Original Sound, who I believe is Ostone. That's correct, right?
So that's correct.
Okay, and Ostone is a orc player by nature, but he's also a very good random player. We see him play a lot of undead, and recently he's even been playing some night elf as well. But he is with his main race in this one, but he unfortunately has a surround here with, let's see, I guess this is Shave is Pawnee Lakes Boys. So Shave is on the outside of Ostone, playing human in this game. I believe that he randomed, although I'm not positive. And then below him, our final player is random. That would be Alienware Owns, or Alien as we'll call him within this game. Typically his strongest race is human, but he randomed in this game, as the name tends to portray, and we'll see how good his undead is. So without further ado, I'll go ahead and take a quick look at what the heroes are like, but why don't you go ahead and give us a recap of what the finals were like up to this point and some of the notable moments in them.
Well, you cannot ask an admin about this because we started the games, we didn't watch it, and I actually watched only this game from all the Play Free for All Cup. I know that some good names were missing and they were thrown out in the previous rounds. As you can see, we don't see lots of familiar faces here. I mean, that's okay because only 4 people can be in the finals, so we have so many good players. But we're missing Mega or So-So or Grateful and a bunch of other faces who didn't
Qualify
apply for the
for it, yep.
finals, right? Qualify, yeah, for the finals.
Yeah, and I know Magadansky actually was one of the early upsets. He went out in round 1, and So-So lost in the first round as well, I believe. So those were 2 of the heavily favored people coming in, but even the favorites get knocked out in free-for-all pretty early on. A notable achievement was htrt won his match against Lucifer in the second round. Lucifer did not play free-for-all very well, but he is a big name and certainly one of the best Warcraft players of all time. So kind of a cool little tidbit that htrt will be able to say from now on. We do see Piz has gone for the Archmage first. He's grabbed the Assassin from the Goblin Mercenary. Going to go ahead and take out this green camp before moving on to the expansion, I'd guess. He has scouted that there's nobody below him, so I suspect he'll be taking the middle expansion and leaving the top one for Ostone. Speaking of Ostone, he's gone for the Blade Master first strategy. He's just hit level 2 on it and picked up 2 claws, so nice item drops for him so far. He's also putting up a few towers in his base, and most likely going for a Wyvern build. Somewhat risky when you've got a player as good as Piz next to you on a map like this, but it's a bold call. We'll see if it pays off for him. He will be able to get some creeping advantages from it later on, I'd guess, presuming that he lives that long. Shave is the first one to actually get an expansion up and running. He has about 30 seconds left on this town hall being built, but he's in pretty good shape with that. And then below him is Alien, who's got the great advantage of having the other players in a surround, and he's got about as good position luck as you can get on the map. He should hit DK level 2 momentarily, and he's in the process of getting his first expansion up, most likely going to start his tech soon afterwards. So anything notable about this game stand out to you so far? I think, to me, it's kind of surprising that htrt has such a slow expansion time. We can see here that he is going for a quick creep of this Bandit Lord, and that makes me wonder if perhaps he's going for a summon item and trying to take out Ostone early on.
Well, htrt is a well-known player, and I think he understands how peaceful and how problematic an orc player can be beside you, and we know how orcs, when they attack fast in the beginning, they can be really challenging to beat. So I guess if this is what he's doing, it's gonna be a good choice. Yeah, and he just lost a
Oof.
peon to Ostone. But let's see what. Oh,
Yep.
he got Inferno Stone.
So we actually did
Nice.
a recent creeping patterns with Persuade, where he was talking about how you could get an early Inferno, and this is the best item that he could have gotten. Add on to that fact that the Shadow Hunter is not yet out, and if HTRT is going for the rush, which it looks like he is, he's about to heal up his units, and I think he's going to be able to pull this off. Not yet started the tech, and he does not have an expansion, so he is really going all in on this push. But as long as he can get there by the time that the bestiaries go down, I think he's going to be okay.
Yeah, and Blade Master is all the way on the other side of the map. He's gonna waste the scroll down portal. Oh, he's going towards him.
Yep,
Shadow Hunter level 1 is out.
it is. But
And let's see that Inferno. Oh, Inferno dropped.
yeah, Blade Master does have 3 claws plus 6, so he's got a lot of DPS behind it. But it looks like we may see HTRT going to throw up some towers in the base as well. And we can see the Inferno is just chasing down the Shadow Hunter. Almost nothing he can do. The Blade Master goes down to HTRT right there. Shadow Hunter looks like it may be seconds behind, and it does fall. Ostone doing his best to repair these towers as quickly as possible, but they look like they're going down as well. There's not had the chance to upgrade them yet and get the fortification on them, so both of them are down. We do have a single Wind Rider out, but with 2 water elementals out, soon to be a 3rd water elemental. Even the fact that he's got 2 wyverns out means that he's probably not going to be able to defend this very well. 4 burrows left, one of them going down as we are speaking, and Ostone just doing his best to try and prevent himself from getting taken out right now, but the Inferno looks like it may just be too strong.
Ooh, well, that Inferno drop in the early game, that's just terrible. The drop, and I know because I'm an undead player, level 6 is still a strong Inferno when you hit level 6 with Dreadlord, but this is so early in the game. This is how many minutes? 7 minutes.
7 minutes into the game. It's incredibly tough to defend that, and to add insult to injury, HTRT has grabbed defend on these footmen. Ostone's only chance right now is to make the Archmage TP out, but I think that HTRT would rather lose the Archmage than TP it anyway. I don't see any way that Ostone can come back from this.
No.
So
he doesn't have any peons going on the map, right? Does he? I don't think he does.
I don't see any now. And there's not even a place that he could really rebuild, even if he wanted to. He is going to try and do some damage in the base with his Wind Riders, but Piz does have an Assassin there, which looks like it may take out one of the Wind Riders. Not to be, but bad luck for Ostone. I mean, this is just incredibly hard to defend against.
Just good luck for HCRT that he grabbed Inferno Stone. But even no, actually it's not, because even whatever item he grabbed, it would still be probably the same, because Ostone only had like 2 wyverns. It's very nice move from HCRT to making this so quickly. He grabbed this in 7 minutes. I'm really impressed.
Yeah, the
Don't know what
question
to
will
say.
be, how quickly can he actually finish off Ostone? It does look like the stronghold's going down. We have a single peon running away as we speak, so he may try to rebuild, but Market Square is a terrible map for rebuilding on. Just it's so hard to hide anything, and it's so hard to manage to find an open spot to actually be allowed to build on. The Archmage is about halfway to level 6 as well, but Piz is only at tier 1. He's going to put his first expansion up now, and he will finish off Ostone here. But how do you think this is going to fare for Piz later on in the game? I see him having a really hard time catching up to the other players' economies, and his hero levels are going to be fairly skewed by the fact that he had 1 hero at level 5 so early on, and almost all the creeps will be taken off the map by the time he gets his 2nd and 3rd heroes out.
Yeah, well, it's a double-edged sword. Is that the right word?
Yep,
well,
it is. Yep.
He got Orc out, which is always a good thing. We all know how Orcs can be. Like I said, fastful and challenging. But he doesn't have any expansion. Not only that, but he didn't creep any for any place for expansion. He's doing it right now, but still he's putting up an expansion in Ostone starting position. But Alien and Shave, they already got 2 expansion up and running, so he's gonna be very behind them in terms of economy. And does he have a Mountain King came out?
He's not even hit tier 2 yet. I mean, he's halfway to tier 2 right now. So that's going to be the biggest problem, I think, is he is just so far behind in tech, and I mean, the creeping he's going to do now isn't going to do him any good.
Yeah, he got tentative energy in the creeping in his natural, and wow, Alien got actually Dreadlord for second hero, not Lich.
Yeah, an interesting choice. I wonder if he is going to go for the Lich as his third hero, which, I mean, it's hard to imagine an undead fighting without Lich, but we could possibly see something like a Dark Ranger as his third hero, hoping to get the silence. Um,
Well, that's
Interesting
double
choice, though.
disable. Yeah,
Hmm?
well, let's see what he has for third hero, then we can discuss it more.
Yep,
And
it is a Lich.
HRT very aggressive into Lich came out.
Yep.
Well, I mean, it's refreshing to see something else with undead, especially. And he already got Orb of Corruption. Shape is getting his expansions fortified. No, that's just a lumber mill. He has 60 food already. No, 60 food. I mean, in allowed 60 food.
Capped, yep.
And cap, yeah. And Alien is gonna creep now the starting point.
I'll be relatively impressed if
we'll see.
Alien can actually take this down. This is not an easy
Yeah.
creep camp, and he only has 3 fiends at the moment. He is going to have to try and
Nice
Yep, kite this
very
with
nice
the Dreadlord.
Work,
There we go. With the Lich, he
Very
should
nice,
be able
really.
to do it with the Orb of Corruption, but that was actually, yes, you're right, a very well-crept Granite Golem. I mean, it's got over half of its health gone already, and with the Lich here, he should be in good shape to take it down. I would not be surprised if we see Alien try and pull this Death Knight back, heal the Dreadlord, and then get out of the way. Looks like he's going to keep the experience on
Yeah.
it, but with both the Dreadlord and the Lich being low level right now, he needs to start focusing on helping to boost those up and pulling the Death Knight away so it doesn't leech a ton of experience. We see over here that Shaved is just seconds away from taking down this Bandit Lord who had Divine Shield at pretty much the worst possible time for him, but he picks up a Demonic Figurine. We saw Alien pick one of those up earlier on as well. Panda is the second hero for HTRT, and he's already got it up to level 2. So I'm guessing we're going to see Paladin as the third, and this is going to be quite the AoE game then, since when you combine the Archmage Blizzard and Pandarian Brewmaster's Breath of Fire, you can really do a lot of damage, and that'll be very helpful against Gargs especially, but definitely help against tanks. He'll just have to hope that he doesn't get into a big situation where he needs to get into Hero Arena late game.
I don't know. I guess Undead Panda is good, yes, of course, but without MK, he loses the any stun possibility. So Undead will be Undead can really like go back and forth. Is that kiting, right?
Yeah, depending on how
against
Alien
the
plays
Cinnamon.
Undead.
That's true because Alien is naturally a human player, right?
Yes.
No, he said to me that he's random. Sorry.
Yeah, well, he's best
And
at
he
human.
random done that here.
He might like to think
he
he's
got-
equal, but he's not. And here we go. This actually is a great opportunity for HTRT to creepjack him and take out a bunch of units. But as you mentioned, I mean, this is where the Mountain King would have come in to be very handy, since he could have taken down that Death Knight. But not to be, and...
It's not going down.
Yep.
Okay, HTRT building second expansion. Or third. That's a
Third expansion. He's also up to 62 food of pretty much pure footmen, and it looks like he will leave this expansion up for Alien. Not going to try and take it down right now. It's somewhat interesting that he's not killing off his own footmen, though, since he's going to lose a lot of gold from it. Also,
which he doesn't have.
This is an interesting attempt by Shave to go ahead and try to get the expansion running before the creep is actually done. Loses 2 of the peasants there, 3 of the peasants there, but does grab a endurance item. So
nice aura for human. That will help him against undead.
That's gonna be fantastic
okay, but
for him.
he's 80 already.
And you
he's
gotta think
80
he's
already.
thinking about breaking soon. This would be a great opportunity for him to hit HTRT, actually, since HTRT still is well behind in tech and doesn't really have a whole lot that he can counter those Griffins with. We do see he has 3 Sanctums up, but he does not have any workshops, he does not have a Griffin Aviary, and he is very low on wood. We can see he's got what looks like 15 peasants on wood right now.
Wow. Yeah, a lot of peasants. Yeah, and Shave is 80 already with Griffs if he attacks him, but he's going to creep more. creeping with 80 food. I think Shave is preparing to hit htrt. We all know how htrt is viewed in the other player's eyes. He's like the biggest threat here, even though he's low because of the Ostone rush. I think all the players are still like very careful with htrt, and they don't want to let him win because of his reputation. He has, after all, the biggest reputation here.
Well, that no
Do
offense
you
to
agree
them,
with
but
me?
Piz is just better than they are too. So.
Yeah, well, that's true, of course. Alien said that as well.
I mean, it would be a very
Um,
smart move by Shave to hit HTRT now, just because you want to take your biggest threat out as quickly as possible. It's the way that it works with Magadansky. If you see a great time to take him out, you do everything you can because you don't want to let people that are better than you stay in the game and come back. So I would not disagree with this decision at all. And there we go. We do have a Paladin as the third here. So he's actually managed to get his Pandarian Brewmaster up to level 4, and he has a Crown of Kings plus 5 on it. Claws of Attack plus 15 is kind of a waste on any of his heroes right now, to be honest. But I like the usage
yeah,
of
maybe
the
a mountain too.
Mercenaries. And here we
Or
go.
mercenaries.
Shaved is going to be moving towards HTRT. Piz does have a blacksmith, so he could switch over and grab some rifles as well. But this is going to be very tough for him to defend. He's going to have to rely heavily on that panda and the Archmage to be able to take him down with his combined AoE attack. And we can see that he was...
He also has.
Go ahead.
Hmm?
Go ahead.
Shave has 2 sorcerers on master level already, so even if he makes some units, he can polymorph those, because I don't think HTRT has a priest with this spell magic.
Nope, he's researching
let's
master
see how
training right now,
those
so...
races. Oh, okay, so Shave's Archmage already level 5 as well. 5, 4, 3, and HTRT has... Oh, 5, and Paladin is level 2. So it's gonna be kind of oh, and HRT actually getting the first hit. He's going. No, this guy destroyed his expansion. Nice. So HRT is fighting back, and Shave's heading toward his main. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, this is
Towers are not.
good move by Shave. I mean, he can't allow HTRT to take the fight to him. He needs to actually get into HTRT's main and do as much damage as possible, force HTRT to TP back, and ideally prevent any of the Arcane Sanctums from actually producing units. We do see that there are a couple of Spellbreakers out now, as well as a couple of Priests. Piz is on his way back in, and we'll see how this fight is going to play out. It's about, let's see, 70 food versus 80 food, so Piz is fighting a little bit down to begin with, and he's going to lose that Geomancer. It's actually a shame. But we can see how much damage the combined effects of Blizzard and Breath of Fire are doing. All these Griffin Riders are very low right now. Archmage does go down for Piz. That's going to be costly. Nice drop of the Doomguard there, and if he's not careful, he may actually go ahead and lose right now. He's only got 2,000 gold, but 350 wood. Paladin is going to go down. No staff on the Pandarian Brewmaster, and the Panda could follow suit moments later. Mountain King, as you expressed earlier, does play a large role in Hero Arena type battles. So that's all 3 heroes down for Piz, but it is going to be Alien coming in and saving the day for him. Alien is at 67 food right now and attacking Shave. Nice timing on his part. You gotta wonder if it wouldn't have been better to allow Shave to completely take out Piz, though.
And Alien is going 80 just right now. He was hoarding for this whole time, so he has the best economy status, I think.
He does. He also
And
has a
also-
shade in Piz's base.
In whose base?
HDRT. There's a shade from Alien there, so he's very aware of what's going on, and the longer that Shave continues to hit Alien, the better. And actually, this is interesting. So Alien is going to try and finish off HTRT, hit the expansions as well.
Yeah, well, I told you, HTRT is a big threat. They're all want him out, I think. Let's see. Okay, so main is going down. He doesn't have any units. His altar is destroyed. So he's really in a bad shape, as you can see it. But this is HTRT. He's far from over. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, and I actually don't disagree with this move by Alien, although it does seem very unsporting. But I mean, he's in this to actually win it. The problem is, by doing this, he's pretty much ensured that if HTRT comes back, he may be harassed constantly by HTRT. And he
Hmm.
has to be very confident that he'll actually be able to take out Shave right now, because Shave does has 6-5-4 against the 5-4-3 that Alien has. So he either needs to figure out where a lot of units are for, sorry, 5-4-4, where a lot of units that HTRT has hidden are, take those out to gain levels, or he needs to continue hitting Shaved and keep HTRT alive long enough to help him out.
It's a tough choice for Alien. He needs to make up his mind now, because on the one hand, if he stays 1 versus 1 with Shave and Archmage level 6 with pretty good economy all game, he's not in a good shape. But if he lets HTRT to come back, and if he harasses Alien, then he lost again. So it's a tough choice. Wouldn't be in his skin. Okay, he's going
Does look
for
like
a
he's going to
shop
go for
probably.
Shaved. Yep,
For
shop. I'm
Shave.
guessing he wants to grab a scroll of healing and a scroll of protection, maybe a
Let's
push
see
and
what.
vulnerability.
Yeah, let's see what Undead can do to human in this stage of the game. Okay, so HTRT's base going down is more. Another spell breaking going down, and he's trying to rebuild below his main base, but he has one, two expansions, and putting up a third, which is probably gonna be a place where he built his new main.
Yep,
And
and this is very well timed by Alien, to be honest. I mean, he wants HTRT to be able to get his heroes back to help kill Shave. However, he does not want HTRT to go under the radar, mine at 50 for a while, and actually get enough gold to get back into the game legitimately. I mean, it's a very fine balancing act, but we can tell that Alien is playing it pretty well based off of just how slow to react he is. He knows exactly what's going on thanks to the shade, and he is willing to let HTRT come back into the game for now so he can help kill off Shave, but he's not trying to let HTRT build up a 100 food army and dominate them in fights.
yeah, it's a hard thing to do, but he's pulling this off for now.
For now, I think that could
Okay.
be the key statement there. Both players are not idiots. They
Well,
realize that Alien's got 10,000 plus gold.
mm, yeah, this is what I wouldn't realize. Like this economy count. I never know how much gold players do have. He still didn't sell his cloak of flames. Does he intend on keeping it maybe, because he had another one on Dreadlord and he sold that one.
I
Very
suspect
nice
he's
move
going to
on.
keep it for a little while, but he does not want to sell it while he's 80. He's going to sell it late game if he comes down to a base
Yeah.
race, something like that, where he needs extra gold. That's the time that you keep those expensive items so that you can sell them and just get the most value out of them. And
Oh,
here we
I
go.
usually send them in the beginning.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
if you need spots, that's certainly viable. There's no bad time to sell it because as long as you're selling it at 50 gold, you are getting the exact value out of it. However, it's helpful to go, okay, I'm out of gold, and then you have
Oh.
$1,000 worth of items that you can sell off. Here's our
Shade
first true
versus
fight
Alien.
between Shave and Alien, and a nice Archmage taking out a lot of the Necromancers there. Also takes out one of his own sorceresses, but
Yeah.
we can see that
Okay.
Shaved is in good position to fight against Alien. Not much of a contest there, and that was an 80 food versus 80 food fight. Alien just kind of taking the metal of Shave right now. We can see he's producing some Banshees for AMS shield, so wise move on his part there. And HTRT going to continue to do some harassment damage and try to get Shaved out of it as much as possible. But this is the time that the Archmage really shines with Mass TP.
Yeah, it truly is, and I'm really impressed by Alien with this army composition. I never see necromancers and banshees in undead games, even pro games. But he's certainly doing this like in a different way than I would see a regular undead players do. Like I don't see any guards yet. Is he producing any guards? No, he's not. So he still does intend on keeping this army as it is, and he has two meat wagons in his base.
Yeah, and
Well
those are
protected base.
pretty standard. I
Let's.
mean, this is a good army against human. What he is missing though is destroyers. He needs those desperately to get rid
Mhm.
of the slow polymorph, that type of stuff. But the necromancers are there for Unholy Frenzy, adds a ton of DPS and is a great spell. And then the banshees can use AMS shield. They may have curse autocast on them, I'm not positive, but that's not quite as important as AMS is. But we can see Unholy Frenzy just really helps out the Frostworms quite a bit.
Well, HTRT is really not in a. It's really in a bad shape. Or Shave is really keeping up a good work of tracking all of his new expansions and taking them down. Another expansion going down for HTRT. He built an altar and 2 farms in actually aliens expansion. So he's really desperate now. And aliens attacking again. Let's see what happens. One first one almost going down. It's not.
Yeah, he should be able to save that relatively easily with the Death Knight. He's actually in very good position right now. Gonna have to TP out, but you can see that he's doing better in these fights.
Lich.
Ooh, wow.
Oh, Lich.
Yeah. Well, aside from that minor issue of leaving your Lich right in the middle of their army, he did very well in that fight. You could see him get the Griffin Riders down. I mean, he killed off about 15 food of Shave's army, but the most important part for Shave is he forced Alien to be the one to TP away, and now he can continue to just mass TP into HTRT's expansions, take them out as much as possible. Too often we see players get distracted, like somebody would go hit Alien instead of continuing to hit HTRT, and for better or for worse, Shave is committed to taking out HTRT, and HTRT is just going to continue to harass him, so you need to take that player out, force the 1v1 that you know you can win against Alien.
He's really impressive. Let's have he's really rocking this game hard. Very nice.
Yep, he's playing it well so far. He does have to be a little worried about gold right now. While he does have 8,000 gold, he should have scouted at least. I'm not sure if he has yet. That Alien has 4 expansions up and running, and that means that there's just going to be a lot more gold. And actually, if we switch over to Shave's point of view, we can see that he has not done a great job of scouting the expansion, so he probably assumes that there's at least 2, probably 3 expansions up for Alien, but I don't think he knows about the 4th one right now, and that could mean that he severely underestimates how much gold Alien has, thinking he has 12 or 13,000 while he's already up to 18,000.
I don't know. Yeah, well, Alien has to have. Shave has to know that Alien has more gold than him. He's mass teleporting all the time, losing 1 unit here, 1 unit there against aliens. So I don't know what Shave thinks, but I'm still very satisfied with his choice of not letting HTRT go under the radar and just rebuild very fast, because we all know that HTRT can do this. Yeah, he's putting up an expansion where HTRT, where Ostone was, and he's still harassing with this Paladin level 3. He doesn't give up.
Yep, and he does have the
Archmage. The expansion does have what?
Archmage is back. The Panda is about halfway to coming back. And, oof, I forgot that there was a Orb of Frost on that Archmage. That is really a deadly combination when taken in conjunction with the Mountain King.
Oh. Yeah, no escaping there, with boots or without boots.
Yep, but HTRT actually doing a nice job of rebuilding right now. I mean, this is, if you fall into the position where you've taken out early game, and it's an important game for you, don't want to lose it, then playing like this, just doing constant harassing at as many expansions as possible, and relying on the 3rd player to want you in the game to help take out the dominant player is the best that you can do. He has not been giving up. He just keeps mass expanding as much as possible, and he's going to have his own mass TP pretty soon, which probably won't help all that much, but it could come into the game later on.
I'm really impressed by HTRT's concentration. I mean, this is the finals for $250. This is like players are. I would be really on the edge if I were playing this. Like I had to win, and they're all keeping very cool heads, and they're showing us a very nice game. Still no upgrade on Undead's Frostworms, but I guess it's not necessary now. It's gonna be necessary on base. On Shave's base. Let's see what he does. I don't see where are HTRT's buildings in the lower expansions of Alien, right? All of them are there. Everything else destroyed. Oh, and he has this one.
Well, he's got several different.
On the left.
Yeah, he's got several different buildings going on, but he does not have any production units. Is the big thing. Paladin does fall to Shave there. Not a whole lot he could do about it. And Shaved is continuing to put up another expansion as well. So another thing that's important for Shaved to consider is that
Right.
he needs to keep expanding while these are being harassed. He's already in the dominant role. He can take as many expansions as he wants because he's going to be teamed regardless of what happens. Alien a little
Ooh, and the
careless
frost
losing
one
that
went
Frostworm
down.
there. Yep, and
No.
this is a problem for him, is that while he does theoretically have an 80 food army, he has so many alkalites and so many ghouls right now that it doesn't feel
True.
like a true 80 food army, and it's weaker than Shave's 80 food army. And there we go. So HTRT and Shave are actually going to go ahead and peace.
Mm. Nice. Well, it was time for do that because wow, 20,000 gold with this 80 army. Yeah, well, he has 4 expansions all the time, and he was not touched all game. There was just like HTRT and Shave, and their bases were going down. And very clever from HTRT and Shave to team him because some players would maybe forget this, and they're really concentrated. Once again, congratulations to you guys about this. Okay, so aliens attacking HTRT's expansion. First expansion is dried up for alien. Where is Shave's army? Here he's waiting
Yeah,
and
and
waiting.
this is a interesting decision by Alien. I mean, he is really putting a lot of faith into the fact that Shave is not going to attack him, and the tank at his expansion actually says he is. So, Alien tried to gamble on forcing a 1v1, and it doesn't look like it's going to pay off. Shave taking advantage of the fact that HTRT will now actually help him harass Alien, and the teaming has switched over. We can see all 3 heroes are
Mm,
back now for HTRT. He's going to be very effective when he does start harassing, and I, once Alien saw that Shaved was going to hit him, I think it was a bad decision to continue hitting Alien. He should have tried to fight out the 1v1 with Shave. It's a good bet that HTRT would be content to just sit and hoard at 50 right now. And Alien needs some levels that he can gain by facing off against Shave, who has a big army, as opposed to just killing a few peasants here and there of HTRTs and forcing HTRT to start harassing him as well.
no comment on this one. That's accurate. What about these buildings in Aliens expansions, HTRT's buildings? He's gonna be in very good position to harass him now. Does he have a Archmage level 6? Yes, he does. So
Yep.
after Shave starts, oh, and Paladin, Invisible Paladin in his base, but he has a Shade, and let's see what happens now. Teleporter coming in,
Yep, so
scroll down,
quick teleport
portal
by
coming
Alien a
in, and let's
little bit
see.
behind. And there we go. So this is actually, oof, very nice
Ooh,
usage of Blizzard
ooh,
right now, taking out a lot of the buildings. And I'm not a huge fan of the positioning for Alien when he
meat
did TP in.
wagons.
Yep, meat wagons are now up front. They've got to be further back, and this is not a good fight for Alien. Shaved is doing it very well right now. Death Knight does hit level 6. I'm curious to see if he got Animate Undead or if he picked up Death Pact as his skill choice there. But Dreadlord getting close to level 6 as well, and that could be a game changer once that happens. However, we do see the Black Citadel goes down, and this is a problem with starting to hit another player and letting somebody who has mass TP and tanks TP right into your main. It's also the reason we see
Mm.
many players get a proxy Necropolis in their base, since that would have taken a little while longer to kill off.
Yeah, and some players put Graveyard in front of their base for animated death.
Yep.
That's a good strategy also. But oh, let's see, Dreadlord.
Dreadlord
Dreadlord
gets
very
saved at the
well.
last moment. Yep.
Save. Okay, so he kept us 40. Aliens kept at 40, but he's producing frost worms, and that's his best bet against all of these tanks. He needs to destroy tanks and go for a hero to.
Yeah, exactly. He needs to take out this paladin. Nice staff there by Shave. Very well played.
Okay, Archmage, and he's teleporting,
Yep.
and that's all. Wow, this fight. Yeah, that's a shocker for Alien. And he made a mistake with these meat wagons. He should have microed them more clearly. But it's okay. Well, he's alive and he has money, but HTRT is on him as well, so he's not gonna be harvesting so much gold anymore. There is a proxy necropolis in his base, actually, in the lower left corner of his main base.
Oh, you're right. Good call,
Yeah, I just
and
saw
it's
it.
on its way up to Black Citadel now, so well played by Alien having that there. It is very important, and well, it's still going to hurt a lot. He's going to be able to
Mm,
recover from this quicker than he should have been able
expected.
to. And I'm trying to
Okay, but
follow this chat right now. It looks like HTRT is willing to now team Shaved again because Shaved wanted to peace.
huh? I don't know. I'm still actually confused and thinking about that right now. Why does Alien? He doesn't have any destroyers yet. When is he gonna put at least one? I mean, I play on that, and I always have one destroyer at least because you don't want to be surprised by numerous buffs from each race, and you always want to have one destroyer in the air at least, just to counter the surprises. But he's going all frostworm now, and he's producing more frostworm or not, and he has banshees. Well,
Yeah,
he's damaged from that base attack, so we'll see what his new army composition will be. Shave is currently having 2 tanks and 3 Griffin Riders, maybe something else going on the map, but I don't see. I see his main army, and he's attacking HTRT again.
yep, both
So
players are taking
HTRT
out
now,
HDRT now.
yeah, he HTRT does not have a break. All players on him. I told you this is at least like 50% because of his reputation, if not more.
Yeah, although I'm not sure it's so much his reputation as just his overall skill. I mean, when you have the best player in the game on the ropes, you try to take out the best player in the game. And right now, they're actually all playing pretty rationally. HTRT is being extremely aggressive. Usually, you'll see players that are trying to rebuild, try and stay in the shadows a little bit more. But HTRT was actually the one that said he was not going to accept peace, which might have allowed him to rebuild. It's one of the reasons that he's absolutely one of my favorite players. He loves action and is pretty much always going for it. But it may have hurt him here.
I don't know. I think HRT. Yeah, well, he plays really good. I'm really impressed. I never saw actually HRT play. I always just hear a bunch of stuff about him, and I see his ladder results on the bot, and he's very good and always in the top. But now I'm really impressed by all players being so rational, being included in this game. Okay, so his main is under attack by Shave.
Yep, and this is a
Level
smart
that,
move by Shave.
That's dangerous thing.
Shave knows he can win a 1v1 with Alien. He's shown that he has just taken the fight so far every time. And if he can get HTRT out of here, then he's going to be in very good shape for the 1v1. However, he's wasting a lot of gold trying to take on both of them. So he needs to actually get one of them out of the game sooner rather than later. And we can see here, even with just 3 heroes, HTRT is able to do a lot of damage to Shaved. And he's keeping the castle afloat right now, which is very important for him. Mortars coming out, which are the great counter to tanks. And while they may go down easily to the Griffin Riders, he can use his Brewmaster and his Archmage to take those down quickly. Paladin only being level 4 right now is really helping out Shave. If it was level 5, then the healing would just be so much greater, and he would have pretty much no chance of actually taking down HTRT's heroes. He's having enough trouble with it as is, but he was able to get them out earlier on. We can see only one tank left here.
I'm impressed by this. Yeah, all the tanks were destroyed by blizzards. This is a blizzard battle, as you can see. One blizzard at a time. There's no stopping. Every second a blizzard is going down. Look at this damage. Wow, what damage! I actually underestimate blizzard a lot, and now I see why other people don't. Oh, that's level 3 blizzard for both of the guys.
Yep, and we saw it just plow through the peasants there. More mortars are being produced, and HTRT should force Shave to TP out of here momentarily, I think. We only... there's still 250 on the Paladin, actually, for mana. But regardless of how it plays out, the damage has been done already. I mean, Shaved is getting so much experience taking down these peasants. Mountain King getting very low, and could
And
this be a
resurrection.
slip-up for Shave? It is, as the
Oh,
Mountain King goes down. So that takes away the
oh,
stun as well, and TP coming out here, no way to interrupt it, though.
he made a mistake. He revived the half an hour army, but he lost an MK. Well, funny.
Yeah.
Can we please now? Yeah.
And
Well,
that
it's
is...
okay, I guess. htrt is allowed to have one one hero kill for the experience. I'm in a survival mode. There's no peace or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, what is Alien doing in this status? Oh, Alien going for it. Let's see what happens.
Yep, this
Very
is
nice.
the perfect timing for him.
Perfect
Unfortunately,
timing against human. As an undead, huh?
I was just gonna say, unfortunately, he's not
Okay,
level
and-
6 on the Lich.
He's not. Oh, still level 5. Why is he backing off? This is his opportunity. Alien, listen to me. Go. Nice. Okay, go. So this is I know when I'm playing against human, you need frost worms and you need a lot of frost damage for all these towers, and and Unholy Frenzy is so good against those towers. I don't know what is he waiting? What is he waiting for? Oh, he's going for HTRT. No, he's not going for HTRT. He is.
Yep,
Oof.
and I mean, from a pure free-for-all perspective, you can't fault him for it. This is the right move to try and win the game for each of the players. They are both weaker micro players and don't want to let HTRT get back into it. However, from the entertainment factor, it is a shame since you always love to see a good comeback and the players get back into it.
Sure.
If they actually continue to team HTRT out, then you can't fault either of them, but I kind of hope it doesn't happen. I'd like to see this game play out more with all three of them involved. And as Mega just mentioned in the chat, that manipulation really did save Shave there, because Alien had him dead to rights. He could have taken out the heroes before the Mountain King came back, but with the Mountain King back now and 5 siege engines, I think Alien's going to have a lot more trouble fighting Shave.
Yeah, he missed his opportunity. Now he has to wait for another chance. And I don't know, undead versus human. I'm always pessimistic for the undead, with a good reason, of course. 5 frost worms. I rarely see this happen, because a few Dragonhawk riders or a few extra units can defeat that. He's going toward HTRT. What is he doing? If he forces 1 versus 1 against Shave, and he has 12,000 gold, and Shave has only 5, and he's capped at 66.
Yeah, and more
Very
importantly,
nice.
if Alien can gain the hero levels that he needs, that will be important, because he still is Lich level 5. He needs Death and Decay to take down that base cleanly, at least.
Archrage. Oh, there. Oh, that's a pure showing of undead fast hero kill. You cannot. You need to be extra careful with undeads targeting your heroes. There is no like, oh, if my hero is 50%, so it's gonna be okay. No, it's not gonna be okay. Staff it, heal it, do something, but do not let undeads near your heroes. Okay,
Yep.
and Panda's going down as well. So Paladin is running away. Save yourself, Paladin. He
Panda
has boots
not
to
able to use
Paladin,
its
that's
ultimate,
good.
unfortunately, and
Because he stabbed him.
there we go. So if Alien actually manages to cleanly take out the rest of HTRT, he's going to be in very good shape, I think. We can see HTRT
Only
is
because
trying
of
to
the
pump
gold.
tanks. But I mean, 766, that's
Shave
good
just
enough.
relieved.
Yep, Shave, this would be a perfect time for Shave to hit Alien, honestly.
Is he doing that?
No, but I think he's thinking about it. I mean, if I was in his position, then I would take advantage of this opportunity. I'm trying to see how his army would match up. I'm surprised that there are no Dragonhawk Riders in Shaved's army. They'd be a much better fit for it than the Griffin Riders would. We do have a Destroyer in Alien's army finally, so 44 minutes into the game,
Wow.
and we've gotten one of those.
Well, very good, Alien. and he dropped an Inferno. He's going to send him the other way. Okay, so Paladin's gonna... No, there is no expansions here. I have a replay where I see a bunch of buildings on the minimap which are not there anymore, so I'm having a difficulty following up what's happening sometimes. I see that his bases, Alien's base is intact again.
Yep, Alien has teched up on it. He's got both a Black Citadel and a Halls of the Dead. He's got about 11,800 gold on it. He's got 2 mines that he is not mining from currently. He's also teching up to Halls of the Dead on one of his expansions. HTRT has, let's see, 6 buildings left where his second main base was, a couple of farms at one of Alien's expansions, and then 3 town halls, it looks like, starting at about the 9 o'clock position and moving up from there. And then a final farm by the lumber mill that Shaved has.
I don't know. HTRT is probably he's probably very frustrated about this. He's been targeted all game long, which is a good thing from Let's Shave and Alien. But man, I wouldn't be in HTRT's position right now.
Yeah, and unfortunately, if he can catch a break and just get 10 minutes without being hit, he does have 7,500 gold already. So he has enough to rebuild. His hero levels actually are still comparable. I mean, they're at 6, 6, 5. He just needs a small break to be able to get back into this game. But it doesn't look like either Alien or Shave want to give that to him. Perhaps wisely, perhaps not. For one of the players, they're going to look like an idiot when they lose because they took out HTRT and they couldn't handle the 1v1. For the other player, it's going to look like a genius move, but it's too early to tell who that player is going to be for each one of them.
Well, Alien must not let 2 Archmage with mass TP having to be against him. He's just toes there. Oh, they didn't see each other, and Shave and...
Looks like this is going to be a good opportunity for... There we go. So TP out here
Alien.
by Shave. Shave lost about 19 food in that fight, and Alien can see he is finally much more dominant. He has a 100 food army, and he needs to go ahead and try to take out Shave right now. Running around with a 100 food army, trying to kill off HTRT is a bad idea. And
I'm really impressed by Necrovagon's strategy into this game. I really see this pulled off good, and Alien, good job again. Alien just keeps impressing me with each of his moves. Only that time when he didn't attack Let's Have, that's the only bad thing, but the rest of the game he's playing perfectly. 3 meat wagons, everything's upgraded, I mean, of course it is, and strong heroes now. He can do damage to humans with Death and Decay, and he's still not letting HTRT to get back in the game. Whatever happens, he still keeps an open eye to HTRT, which I really like. Bunch of peasants going down there. Shave is coming back to 80 food, but it's mostly peasants now. Oh no, there are a bunch of tanks now. No Griffin Riders coming out.
yeah, and this is where Alien needs to be very, very careful because HTRT could be a huge asset to him in taking out those tanks. The Panda and the Archmage both do a lot more damage to the tanks than anything that Alien is going to be able to do, and he saw once earlier how easily Shave was able to mass TP into his base. He's got to be careful that doesn't happen again. And there we go. Alien does go ahead and call peace with HTRT, and he's going to move on to Shave now. This is the right move, I think. And I've never seen HTRT get this frustrated, I don't think. Which, if I was in his position,
really?
I would be cursing a lot more. But no, HTRT almost never talks.
Oh, really? Well, wow, didn't expect that from top player. I mean, for me, a top player should be using chat to his advantage. But okay, well, he's still using that chat for his advantage.
He's willing to use it in big games like this, but ordinarily you don't see him talk at all. And every now and then you'll see HTRT has left the game, and you have no idea that, like, oh, wait, he was being attacked?
Really? Oh. Well, let's see how HTRT pulls this one off.
And speaking of chat, we can see that Shaved is a master of manipulation and clearly the most manipulation-oriented player in the game. I mean, threatening to suicide somebody 50 minutes into the game while you still have 3,000 gold left is somewhat of a interesting move. And I hope it doesn't work against Alien. If I was in Alien's position, that would make me much more likely to just try and kill him off. Alien's still in good shape for his economy, 10,000 gold banked up, and if htrt is ever able to actually get a main up and running, then he'll be in decent shape
Where?
with the 9,000 gold that he has. Oh, he doesn't have one. I'm just saying if he should happen to get one.
Uh-huh. Help me finish him and we go 1 versus 1. Fuck you. Okay. I don't know. I think Alien should really just concentrate on Shave right now and just not let htrt. But he pieced him, yeah. Let's see. Tanks are here. Frostworms. Oh shit. If that's those Dragonhawk, nice. Go port. That's good. Okay, that's good.
Yep,
Smart
this is
choice
a
keeping out so early. Bad
terrible
positioning
fight for Alien. He was wise to just go ahead and get out of there. And I mentioned earlier that I'd like to see more Dragonhawk Riders in the army, and Shave has decided to listen to me, despite the fact that this game is already played. So adding 6 of those in there is perfect, and will really help to counter the Frostworms in Alien's army. Alien's going to have to think about what he'd like to do to counter them again. We had somebody on...
What do you think?
What?
Somebody on... No, just say.
I was going to say, somebody on Twitch was asking why the players are playing with odd names. Before the final started, there was a DDoS attack on the bot, so all the players got onto Smurf accounts and chose just random names to get onto. So that's why there are all these names that don't have any meaning. It was just to prevent whoever was doing the DDoSing from being able to continue. That's all we're going to talk about that, since the entire point of being DDoSed is to draw attention to yourself, and we have absolutely no interest in encouraging that. But for those of you just tuning in, this is the PlayFFA Cup V Finals replay, and I have Kenostrikesback with me.
I'm really impressed that let's Shave. He has hidden his Dragonhawk Riders. Oh, but there's shade here, so so Alien's aware of that. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 tanks attacking Alien, and let's Shave is gonna port to.
I think it's gonna be taken.
Let's see what happens.
Not even taken down, and bad positioning right now for Alien. There we go. We do see that the Dreadlord has some pretty good power there, but this is a huge blizzard right in the middle of all of Alien's casters. It looks like a little hard to tell what's a caster and what's a skeleton. There we go. Mass dispel, and Alien needs to get out of here. This is not a good fight for him, although he may be able to snipe down this Archmage if Shave is not careful. Archmage does have a potion of lesser invulnerability, though, and a beautiful save there at the last moment by Shave. I'm very impressed with the micro he's shown this game, actually, and we can see now that the Necros are starting to overwhelm the tanks, and despite the fact that the hero level advantage looks like it's gone up in Shave's favor, the massive Necro wagon has played out well here for Alien, and I gotta say, I was pretty skeptical about the strategy, and didn't want to counter anything you were saying, but you're completely right. This is a nice army counter right now.
I'm really impressed by this whole new playstyle of all of the players. Like I'm still impressed. I haven't seen one gargle from Alien. Usually players decide to go gargles against those Dragonhawks and Griffin Riders, but Alien took a different way, and he's doing it very well. Shay lost all of his tanks except for 2 or 3. No, these are the new tanks. 2 tanks. He only saved 2 tanks out of 8. So you rarely see this happening with undead versus human. Usually players first take out the flying units, and then heroes, and then tanks. But this is completely different. Totally new FFA in this game. I really like it. There's no same over abused strategies, and this is a really interesting game to watch. We've been into the game for an hour. Ostone was out from the start because htrt rushed him. Then Shave pushed htrt very fast, completely decimating his main base. htrt from then until now struggled to come back, but neither of the players allowed him that because, like I said, it's because they don't. It's because htrt, and it's because they're really smart and do not want to have a strong player coming back. Shea was leading the game the whole time, but Alien took it away from him with his advantages in economy, and now we're pretty even. He has 10,000 gold, and Shave has only 4, only 3. I
Yeah,
completely overestimated Shave.
but both Shave and Alien have dropped down to 50, while HTRT actually is going up to 80.
11.
Yep, he's got a.
HRT, the richest player at the moment.
He is, and let's see, where is that Archmage? Does he have an altar? Oh, there it is. Archmage is on its way out right now. We can see Shave just scouted HTRT, and HTRT actually threatened that whoever hit him next was going to be full-on suicided. We'll see if that frightens Alien or not, but Alien does look like he's going to go around and take out some of these extra buildings that HTRT has.
Shave is Shave is commenting that this game isn't boring, and I completely agree with him. There was no stale period of the game where all the players were just maniping. Not 1 minute. They all three waited. Every second of this game, somebody was attacking somebody else. So
Yeah,
I'm
well,
really impressed by this new PlayFFA.
we still got some. Let's not get too happy too soon before we see the end of the final. If we end up that way and nobody manip the entire thing, that'll be a very impressive feat. But until we actually get to the end, then this could be the hard part when our players start getting low on gold. People become very cautious and stop attacking, and that's usually when the stalemates do occur. Even now, we can see both Shave and Alien are hoarding again at 50 food. I'll be very interested to see who HTRT is going to hit. And yeah, as Mega
Where
is
is his
saying,
army?
this looks like a very weak
Wait.
100 food army.
Yes. Only 3 tanks, some small human casters and spellbreakers and heroes. But he has Panda to make it up for this army. Although it's wouldn't want to bet on Panda that much.
There we go, and yep.
Interesting.
Alien not afraid of HTRT, so I think we know who HTRT is going to hit. And dear Lord, Shave manips a lot. But HTRT actually brings up a good point that both players have a significant amount of gold left in their main mines. This is something that usually would get players teamed for having it, but apparently that's not going to matter in this case. And here we go. So that's going to be a big breath of fire, and has to be careful not to leave anything behind here, but will get his entire army TP'd away. Let's see if Alien's actually going to go up to 80. He's at 64 now, so answer looks like it's going to be yes. HTRT is has pulled his peasants off of mining, so he's just going for wood right now, just shy of the 10k mark, and he really needs to actually get involved in some combat and get some more experience on these heroes, since they are great heroes when they're high leveled, but currently he's under leveled compared to both of the players.
Do you think so? Because the difference between level is only... I know it's actually 2 levels, not only 1. Yeah, he has level 5 Paladin and level 6 Panda and Archmage. Yeah, it's okay, yeah, he's under level. It's okay.
Yep, and actually somebody asked an interesting question about, do players ever kill off some of their own units as human when they've got a level 6 Paladin, start building new units, and then use the Paladin to revive them? This is actually something that a player named Mr. Sparkle did a ton of. He'd make a Breakers, Knights, Mortars, Casters army. He'd kill off 6 of his Knights, build 6 new Knights, and then revive them with the Paladin. Got him up to a 124 food army. And it was a hell of an army to look at. Occasionally on a map like, I'm trying to think, Silverpine maybe, or Twilight Ruins, there are a couple of maps where you can buy a Scroll of Resurrection as well, and he'd get it up to 148 food army. Unfortunately, he did not really have the micro to keep up with that, but it is an idea that we don't see players take advantage of enough. And HTRT might be one of the players that would do it. Unfortunately, with a level 5 paladin, killing off his units would just result in them dying, not being brought back to life.
True. True. Okay, Alien is going. Are they gonna clash? They're not gonna clash. Really interesting. What would happen if they clashed? Because I don't know.
I think HTRT would take the fight.
This hero. You think so? No, I wouldn't. I think this all casters would go down easily with the undead combination of spells, and the rest is spell. Yeah, spellbreakers are very good against undead heroes.
Yeah, I mean, that's the main thing is this army isn't too much centered on the casters themselves as is the spellbreakers. And spellbreakers are very hard to take down with an undead army, and especially when your undead army also has a lot of units that do magic damage. But here we go. We are going to get to see the answer to this, and a beautiful positioning for Alien and awful positioning for HDRT right now. But HDRT looks like he's going to try and make up for lost time by doing massive amounts of AoE damage with Blizzard and that Panda. Spellbreaker is doing a bunch of damage right now and actually taking down the Infernal relatively quickly. One of the meat wagons does go down there. The second one looking very low. Panda is level 6, but gets staffed out there instead of using its ultimate. Interesting choice. All the mortars are down now except for one, and Animate Undead comes out here. Nice timing on it, and one of the few times that it'll actually be a useful ultimate. And
Archmage goes down.
Yep, Archmage goes down as well. Paladin, I don't know why he didn't manage to get off the heal there.
I think he healed something 2 seconds before.
Must have, but
something completely different. Yeah.
That was a bad decision to try and heal something else instead when he saw that the Archmage was getting nuked. Nice play by Alien, though. I mean, this is how you play Undead, is take them out 1, 2, 3, and make sure Paladin either is slept and then nuke something else, or make sure the Paladin has used Holy Light already, and then immediately go for a new target.
I have to admit, I get pretty excited when Undead kills a human hero. I cannot imagine you the feeling I get. It's always positive, no matter who is winning. I just love this Undead Blitzkrieg, and I love it so much. This is why I play Undead.
And this is a very different Undead army than we usually see, but it does appear to be effective so far. And looks like HTRT is trying his best to stay alive.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Alien is really adding up to the theory that Undead actually do not suck so much, and I really like this. Completely different army than we see usual, and I can put him next to Mega when I say that they both show people that Undead are really fun to play, and that you don't lose easily with them.
Yeah, although the one thing that we saw earlier with Alien was he did not do well when he had mass TP into his base. He has rebuilt the base, and it's actually very interesting. These towers are all going to go down very quickly to the Archmage using Blizzard, but they will buy time and prevent the tanks from actually getting to the Black Citadel. He's done a nice job of keeping the Shade patrolling in here to prevent any invisible units, and I haven't seen Shade take advantage of sending out critters yet, which is a big mistake since you should always have tons of critters running around the map if you are human. But he was not able to deal well with mass TP and tanks into his base. Shave has changed his army composition a bit since then, but if he got another 26 food of tanks, I'd be interested to see how Alien actually managed to deal with that.
But I'm really still concerned with why didn't Alien build a graveyard in front of his base? I think that's a very good option, because you make little ghouls with the animate death, and they really distract things from their movement to your towers. That's a good thing to do, but Alien is not taking advantage of that. But I guess he will manage. He has a lot of towers, and only a 100 food army from Let's Have can make some damage here. Not this, which he has at the moment.
Yeah, and Shave appears to be completely content to just sit back and not do anything, which is actually kind of his style, but it has worked out well for him since he's gained 10,000 gold since the last time we talked about it. He has positioned him into the lead for gold. Alien still staying
Hmm.
steady around 80. He is mining, or sorry, 10,000. He is mining at 80 from one mine. But that also means that it allows him to have a stronger 80 food army than most of the players would have because of the fact that he doesn't have very many alkalites left. And he is starting to mine off of the main mine he has in his base with one alkalite. I presume that once he finishes up the other one, he'll bring over some extra alkalites.
True. True, true. No, it's an interesting fact. Last time we checked the gold, HTRT was actually in the lead, and now we have let's have back in the lead. So yeah, an alien is 11,000. It still doesn't say anything actually. Still, all of the players have. If you agree with me, I think still all three of the players have even chances of winning. Anything can happen.
Yeah, I wouldn't say even, but HTRT certainly does have a chance. At this point, I would say Shave is probably in the best position. Alien has been doing very well with fights recently, but he's got a he being Shave has an extra 5,000 gold and mass TP with tanks, which we've seen just has not worked out well for Alien so far. And I'm somewhat surprised that Alien continues to seem hell-bent on taking out HTRT.
Okay, let's see. Fight here coming. Oh, invisible.
Dragonhawk Riders,
Ground
and
box. Yeah,
that could
I'm
be
still
what
very
he needed.
impressed about this. I never saw this happening. I'm really impressed with this. This is like first time I saw this happening. I'm worried a little bit about HTRT's Archmage not having any periods.
Yeah, and I mean, that's why it keeps dying. It only has 700 health. It does go ahead and get slept here, but he's relying on very good micro from his paladin in order to keep the Archmage alive, and we've actually seen the Archmage go down several times, which is very unlike HDRT since he has some of the best microing in all of free-for-all. And is
Well,
a
he has a
great
good concurrency.
solo player as
Like,
well. We will see a pure 2v1 to take out HDRT now it appears, and where's that mass TP going to go
oh
to?
no. He ran off.
I mean,
Very smart. Very smart.
smart move on his
He
part.
cannot. Yeah, smart move. He cannot defend against these two. And Alien persistent on finding HCRT, I see.
Which is,
Oh, he's coming with only two heroes.
yeah,
Let's see
he's got
what
to be
he
careful
does.
with how he leads into this fight, but if you are going to take somebody out, you want to be the person that's taking out the army and the heroes, getting the experience, and not the one taking out the
Mm-hmm.
buildings, wasting time. And it looks like we may have Alien go ahead and backstab Shave right now, which would be interesting to say the least. And we had a couple of questions
Well,
in.
entertaining for us.
Yeah.
See.
A couple of questions in chat. The first one was, what's the highest food that you can get in free for all? The limit overall is 1,000 food, and there we go. HTRT. Oh, that was not a TP out. That was just a TP over. So nice move by Shave there. And let's see if HTRT can take a fight from him. Archmage doing huge damage to these casters with Blizzard, and all four of them go down to the Paladin's Breath of Fire a moment later. This fight going well for HTRT, not so much for Shave at the moment. Let's see if the Panda's going to use its ultimate. We have not seen it happen yet. Big heal on it, and all these Spellbreakers here, we could see a perfect opportunity
And
for
Alien coming.
Cyclone.
Archmage, Archmage.
Unbelievable. We're actually
Oh,
having Alien
good.
come in here and attack HTRT. And just when
Both
HTRT
of
gets the
them
leg
are
up, dear lord.
No, this is a real soap opera. Like two people are fighting, and just the third one comes in and just wow, pure game. Very nice. You mentioned it's not 1,000 food; it's 100 food. So the most the you can have 100 food army the most. Is that the question?
No, not really. So, you know, you can use Charm, Banshees, etc. to get over 100 food army. The question was, is there actually
Uh-huh.
any cap? And if you go into the world editor, the most you can go up to is a 999 food army. You cannot get above that. We actually had
Uh-huh.
a game where we allowed armies to go up to 300 food and removed upkeep. It was very interesting. We had Yane and
That's
Calypso and
great.
somebody else in it, but it was a very
I
fun
think
game.
that's great.
And then another one of the questions was just can we talk to the player's solo skills? We'll start off with Alien, who I believe has no solo skills. I don't know much about him, but I'm pretty sure he's got just a pure free-for-all background and team games. Um,
No.
he has a solo
That's not
background?
true. I think he does. I'm not positive. Maybe I'm completely wrong, and maybe you're right. But I talked to him, and I think he did before the release of StarCraft when he was playing back in the early days. He was playing not only FFA but twos and solos. Solo. Oh, we see a fight.
Yep. And it is HDRT trying to
HDRT.
take on excuse me, trying to take on Alien. We can see Alien having the advantage of knowing that he only has to counter one race, whereas HDRT has to fight both Shave and Alien, both undead and human. And again, we see that this Archmage just having trouble staying alive. You spoke to it earlier that it doesn't have any parafits on it. Really could use them, and I'm not even sure that the Brewmaster has skilled for the ultimate. I'm thinking it's possible it went for level 3 Haze and level 3 Breath of Fire, because it's bizarre that he has not popped the ultimate yet. And there we go. So it does go down, and that'll be 2 of the heroes down. And it looks like the third one's going to go down as well. So that's... you don't want to say it's good game for somebody before they call it, but it does seem like it's going to be good game for HTRT, unless Shaved hits Alien soon and brings it to a 1v1.
You said HRT never talks. Well, he makes it up for it in this game. With
Yeah.
lots of swears. And this is, guys, you see, this is what happens in FFA. FFA is different from solo and twos because there is a lot of drama, okay? So only drama occurs in FFA, and drama inspires lots of swearing, lots of insults, and lots of stuff we admins deal with. Even after the games, when people come to our site and start yelling at each other and swearing, if you come by, you can always see some of our players. I won't name anyone again, but just players getting really angry about the game. In my humble opinion, I actually don't understand this thing because it's only a game for me. But some players and some people in life, they take games too seriously. Well, this is the HRT swears, but here you have money in this game, so I guess it's kind of different.
Yeah, it's
And
that, and I
let's see
think the
what.
fact that he's committed 10 hours to this already. I mean, this is about 10 hours after the start of the game, so it's been a long day for everybody. And he does feel like he's being unfairly teamed out here. Right or wrong, I mean, I can understand why he's frustrated. He's usually a very well-mannered player, and one of my good friends on outside of Warcraft, just talking to him. But anyway, so you think Alien has some solo background. I'll have to ask him later. I have no idea about Shave, to be honest. I know he plays a lot of 2v2, so I'm guessing he's got at least some basic skills in it. HTRT is actually just a very good solo player by himself. He played League for a long time under the account of Piz and was a very good 2v2 team with Driz. On W3 Arena, he has a great record as well, somewhere between 75 and 80% in solo, I believe, and has actually taken down some of the good players like Chehi, Rich, and Sonic when he was playing on the ladder. Ostone actually is a pretty good solo player as well, although you wouldn't really get the feel for it by his free-for-all playstyle. And big TP coming in here by Shaved on top of Alien, and this is bad position for Alien. Alien does go ahead and get himself out of here without losing too much of his army. Good news for him. But anyway, as I was just saying, yeah, Ostone probably plays around a 60 or 65% win rate on W3 Arena. However, he tends to play a much more passive style of Orc and tries to bank up, get some good hero levels, and win via mass gold and using a lot of bats. However, we saw in the show match he actually played a pretty aggressive early game style and was able to pretty handily beat Hawk in their 1v1. Part of it was Hawk is not used to free-for-all and had a terrible army composition, but Ostone also acquitted himself well in terms of micro.
Alien has 5 meat wagons. God. Well, let's see what he can do. Oh, tank coming. Oh, attack. Wow. What are you doing? Let's have. Okay, he's attacking the tank. Yep. Oh, damn. Oh, shit. Necromancers.
Yep,
Ooh.
mass TP coming in, terrible positioning for these Necromancers, and terrible positioning for the Meat Wagons as well. This is going to allow Shave to take out quite a few of them, I think. One of the tanks does go down at least, but Frostworms are getting pretty low, and a huge blizzard on top of those Meat Wagons. Alien is having a lot of issues with this fight. Surprised he is not yet TP'd out because it is not going well for him. We do have a number of skeletons around, so perhaps the remaining Necromancers will be able to turn those into skeletons and turn the fight around. We can see that there are no remaining, one remaining priest left, but there's not much to spell here. Paladin is getting very low, and the Paladin goes down there. First bit of truly miss micro that we've seen from Shave coming out of here, and the Archmage getting very low as well will be forced to TP out. So despite it being a costly fight for Alien early on, he is the one that forces Shave to TP out, and Shave down to 60 food, Alien down to 43.
It was even less, not only 60. I saw 57, even less maybe.
Oh yeah,
he had 50. He had 50, but he's remaking already.
Yep. Costly fight for both the players.
Yes, but in terms of gold, more costly for Alien. Let's see. Well, he managed to save some of the Necromancers. That's okay, but
losing the Meat Wagons was the big problem. I mean, he lost 1,000 gold worth of Meat Wagons there.
Yeah, for 2-1 Blizzard.
Yep. And we do see that htrt is continuing to mine, try and get back in the game, and has started hiding his heroes around the map. The strategy behind this is simply he doesn't want the other players to realize that he's back in the game. The longer he can hide his army, the better chances that he'll have of pulling off a building kill later on. Something to that effect. He's seen that they're going to team him out no matter what actually happens. So if he can just keep a low profile, then that will turn out to be the best possible solution that can come across for him. However, he is being pretty risky here by continuing to mine off of these gold mines. The players are going to see that he's doing that, call him out on being 50, and that may lead to him yet again being tried to be finish off.
Poor HRT. So, yeah, we covered the solo backgrounds of the players, but there was something else we talked about and I forgot. Doesn't matter, I'll think about it later. No, it's just I'm so into this game. I'm feeling like I'm playing the Alien guy. I feel like I'm a guy who moves these green undead heroes because he's so awesome with his undead, and usually undead just suck so much to humans, and he's proving it to us that it's not the truth in this case, in this scenario. So I appreciate this. Another main going down, another main building going down for htrt. Still not having any break.
Yep.
And Let's Have is having his peasants going somewhere. Where to?
I'm guessing he's just going to send them out for mass TPing. Nope, yep. But we do see there's an invisible sorceress going towards Alien's base. I'm unsure if he is just sending it out as a scout or if he's getting ready to use mass TP. Let's see if he's going to gather his tanks around. Now, he only has 6 tanks at the moment, which is actually pretty low for human. He's up to 85 food, and there we go, producing more now. So
yeah, he just, when he sent his sorcerers, he went to high upkeep, so he's probably going to go and try to take down Alien's base again. But I don't know how this is going to work out, since Alien is doing a very good job of having one shade from like minute 20 or even earlier in his base and not letting any invisible units come into his base and behind all those towers. Because if you see behind the towers, there's nothing that he can, that would be a really good positioning for Let's Have, and that's why you mentioned it earlier. That's why he would really need to use those critters and try to get back into Alien's base and start from there, and then Alien is toast. But
yeah, I also find it somewhat surprising that he is using the invisible sorceress to do this instead of an invisible paladin, which you can then go ahead and use Divine Shield on and TP2 in the back of the base, as you mentioned. Because while, I mean, Shaved is going to have a good jump on this, he's going to have very bad positioning going into the base. And we can see coming in behind him, Alien has excellent positioning here. and should be able to do quite a bit of damage. We can see one of the Hawks is going off, preventing some of the towers from working, but right now Alien is in a very good spot,
Oh,
and the Archmage is going to go down. Oh, beautiful usage of the invulnerability potion right there at the last moment. Paladin does heal it back up, but we can see the hero level differences coming through now. Has to be careful not to get all these casters killed off by Blizzard again. Alien doing a poor job of microing the casters there, but still he should be in very good position here. The tanks have, for the most part, been taken out of the base to be focused in the fight now, so he has resulted in keeping his main base alive for a little while at least. We can see the Spellbreakers are starting to go down, and now the tanks are being drawn back off to go into the base. This is what Shave should be focused on, is actually doing damage to the base while he's still fighting the army. There's not enough air in Alien's army to require having all those tanks there. Archmage getting very low, but it is up to level 9. Paladin with a nice Holy Light on it, and the Archmage is going to have to TP out there. And let's see if he can get the siege engines back. Nope, so they may die all to the towers.
Oh, very nice, Alien. Very nice.
Yeah,
very
and
nice.
part of
He
this
had,
is
four meat wagons back in the base, which totally negated the tank effect in his base.
yeah, and it was
Very nice.
a bad play by Alien to attack the way that he did. He basically made them all
You think
move
so?
around and get attacked by the towers the entire time. He should have just worked from his the front in.
Okay. Yeah, you said Alien. Bad move from Alien. Bad move from
Oh, sorry,
Jay, right?
bad move from Shave. Yeah, the way that he controlled those tanks. Nice move by Alien.
Oh, yeah. And that knight is level 10. I don't know if any other hero is level 10 already.
Dreadlord is.
Oh, Dreadlord as well. Okay, so aliens. Heroes
All of
are done.
Alien's heroes, yeah. There,
Aliens were.
I was just saying, Alien's heroes are the only ones that have reached level 10. Lich is a
Heroes.
moment away from it. And we do see htrt trying yet again to build another town hall.
His life story in this game. Just trying to rebuild. Okay, htrt. We love you. Try to do something.
I mean, he's
I
certainly
don't know.
been trying.
I think he's kind of angry because players didn't give him a break, which is a good thing. Players, but he's probably thinking, oh, they want to team me because they don't like me because they're friends, of course, Alien and Shave, but they're just playing a really good game, all three of them. I have no other comment about this. Really good game.
Yep, and Megadansky bringing up as well the fact that htrt. Oh, hey, he did finally go ahead and get ultimate on the Panda, but still has very, very bad heroes right now. I mean, he needs to sell the Ring of Protection +2. Even the Orb of Fire is probably not necessary, and just get more parafits on his heroes, because now that both of the other players are starting to outgain the heroes that htrt has in terms of levels, they're both going to have triple 10 in the next 20-25 minutes probably. He needs some type of advantage to actually be able to keep his hero alive and not just have the Archmage die instantaneously over and over again.
I remember what I wanted to ask you. Oh, tell me what timer you are. I'm 22 minutes and 31, 32, 33. I think I'm ahead of you a little bit.
You're 1 second ahead of me. I'm at 1:22:35 right now.
Second.
There you go. You unpause
Okay,
it.
I'm 41.
Perfect.
42.
Yep.
43. Nice. Okay.
And
I
here we go.
realized
So,
that what they were fighting. Oh,
and should be a good fight
Archmage.
between Alien and Shave here. Yeah. This is exactly what an undead player needs to do, is kite these back and then go ahead and take the fight outside of the base. He cannot really afford to fight inside of Shave's base, because Shave does have a bunch of towers right now.
These two things are fucked.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
And actually, once he starts getting a
sorcerers
few
then.
more skeletons, he can go ahead and move those up and starting to use Death and Decay as well. He has to be careful to keep these meat wagons back.
True. Revival, resurrection came out from. Let's have he revived only two sorceresses, which is a bad move because he could have revived a lot more units.
Yeah, exactly.
Or maybe not because of the skeletons. I don't know. Yeah. Let's see.
Actually, that's a fair call. Perhaps that's what he was thinking. It does seem like it was a low payoff to revive those, but maybe he was just worried about them not getting anything back, in which case it'll be a good move. But Alien doing very well so far in this fight. Needs to keep kiting back, keep those meat wagons from being in range of the Archmage, but Alien doing a fantastic job of keeping this Archmage pretty much permanently slept and not able to use Blizzard. And there we go. Shave finally goes ahead and attacks it to get it out, but it took him a long time to get that Archmage back, and there we go. Blizzard does go off, but nice job, Alien, this time, actually going ahead and moving his units back. Just look how much of Shave's army is in the red right now. And Alien, on the other hand, is in very good position. Only one of these meat wagons is particularly low.
Yeah, and I like this disease cloud going all around the place.
And Archmage, oh my lord, he could not get closer than he did there.
It's been 4 times that he saved his Archmage this close to dying.
Yep, so very, very impressive save by Shave there, and he looks like he's just going to go ahead and go back into his base a little bit. Probably a smart move on his part to try and take the fight from high ground and from in his base. And he started to produce some mortars, which will be a nice counter to these meat wagons, especially when he brings them over the ledge and is able to get much better range than he is currently. Spellbreakers are getting low. Disease Cloud is affecting them quite a bit here, and 66 food currently for Shave versus 98 still for Alien, so maybe Alien does have some solo background, because this fight at least he is microing phenomenally.
This is just, wow. This is so interesting to watch.
Yep, and I'm still waiting for the Lich to pop Death and Decay. Meat Wagons do go down there, so I might have jinxed Alien by instantaneously he loses 2 worms, possibly a 3rd worm, and 3 meat wagons, so my bad, Alien. But
well, Mage, oh, what have you done, Mage?
It's okay. Alien Shave is going to take out some of his own units here as well. But
oh my god, this Archmage, please die already.
Yeah, Shave doing a nice job of not letting that die. Hasn't done quite as nice a job with the Paladin, but the Archmage somehow he keeps alive. Siege Engine here, and has to be careful that AoE damage doesn't kill the meat wagons as well. Another meat wagon goes down there, and the Archmage again is getting low. For some reason, perhaps it's the lack of mana on the Dreadlord. But for some reason, the sleeping was not going on as well.
Okay, we talked about Alien, how he's good all this time, but I have to admit it to Shave, he's really good, doing a great job by teasing Alien into killing his Archmage and then saving him in the last moment. Very nice, Shave.
Yeah, he's shown very nice hero micro. His unit micro has not been nearly as good so far. I mean, this is coming purely as a commentator's perspective. Everybody knows that I'm absolutely terrible at micro. But he has lost a lot of his army repeatedly to Alien's heroes. And while he has been doing a nice job of baiting Alien into trying to chase him and stuff like that and being able to kill off those meat wagons, he's also lost a lot of tanks, which are very hard to kill. And I've not seen much use from the staffs. He has a staff on each of his heroes, but he has not made good use of them so far.
Yeah, he did with his battle with Alien, but only when they they stood away from each other for a moment there. Then he used all 3 of the staffs. I'm really surprised by HTRT's patience. He's still just hiding in the corner and waiting for an opportunity, or maybe not waiting for an opportunity, waiting for one player to get kicked out.
Yep, and Alien here realizes that HTRT is still a threat and wants to finish him off, but not having any luck in convincing Shave to do so far. Alien is back up to 85 food, and he's only got 3,000 gold. Meanwhile, Shaved is at 50 food, but has 7,000 gold. No mines going on for Shaved at the moment, and Alien has a 3,700 gold mine, where he'll get around 1,200, 1,300 gold out of that, presuming he mines it all at high upkeep. So not too much more gold to be added to him. Bottom left.
I was just checking all the left gold mines, and you have one in the top natural expansion of HTRT, which has only 2k. You have one which is Alien mining at 3.5, and you have another one. I saw another one which is not taken over by anyone, 4,000. I think let's have shoot take this mine since I don't remember it being revealed or scouted in a long time.
Perhaps, but you have to consider that it's going to be basically 400 gold to get it up, as well as the peasants, since I think most of his peasants have been killed off already. So that's adding in another 400 gold or so, and it's going to take him a little while to continue mining it. If he's mining it at 50, then he'll get that 800 gold back pretty quickly, but the moment somebody sees that, they're going to try and kill it. We saw earlier that Shave was mass TPing to anywhere Alien was mining gold from, and you can bet that Alien's going to go ahead and take out anything that Shaved has. I think Shave needs to be more worried about the fact that he has been losing the 1v1s pretty consistently now, and he needs to change up his strategy. I have no idea why he's sitting at 50 right now, because he's not mining at all. Oh, wait, he is mining.
He's mining his neck.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
That
he's
explains why
mining
he's
his
mining.
own,
Alright, so that's why
and
he is
he
at
just
50
had.
then.
And he's sending a sorceress into Alien's only expansion. Let's see what happens. I sense a mass TP with 50 food, so it's not mass TP, it's TP. Let's see if he.
Yep, I'm thinking you're correct, and there's
And
going to be a
he's
mass
coming.
TP momentarily, and as we're
And
speaking
he's
about,
coming. He's coming.
it's going down. So
Bam.
let's see if Alien is going to be able to get there in time to prevent the TP out. There's a TP on the Paladin and on the Archmage. Nothing on the Mountain King, but the Mountain King does have a potion of Lesser Invulnerability as well. And,
And Avatar comes out.
yep. So this is actually
Very
going to
nice.
be
Alien
pretty
entering
tough.
Unholy Frenzy. Even though it's 50 and Alien has 75. Keeping Necros away, very nice. Killing casters. Archmage doing Blizzard over and over again. Level 9 already in the Archmage with 1 period. Let's see, he kills him and oh my god!
Talking about
Shade
staffs,
dude.
well used.
Wow.
And
Wow, he does not let that Archmage go down. Very nice, Shade.
yeah, Shaved though
No.
seems to be making a bit of a mistake here. He split up his focus units from focusing on both the mine and the necropolis, and the necropolis may be allowed to live yet. He should take the Mountain King with Avatar and go ahead and kill off the rest of that necropolis so that there's not going to be any more mining there. Instead, it looks like it's going to be allowed to live. He did kill off a couple of extra Alkalites instead, but he could have taken that down very easily and prevented Alien from mining anything more. This may actually be a mistake by Alien to try and continue to keep this up, though, now that Shave knows that he has it, and he's,
Oh yeah, sure. That's why you TP'd your staffed your Archmage. Come on. Oh, Shave.
Yep. So, but anyway, just as I was saying, it's going to cost continual money to put this back up, and you know that Shaved is going to continue to just send units there and mass TP to it. This entire time, though, he has still been mining at 50 from his main gold mine, and we are not, well, we being Alien, is not able to get a scout in there, so he has no idea how much is left, how much was left, and what that's going to look like for him. But he is smart enough to realize that the reason that he was 50 is because he was mining from the main.
Yeah, that's true. I'm just gonna take a minute to switch the focus on htrt back again. I'm really impressed by his patience. This guy has 7,000 and a half gold yet, and he's really playing it smart, appearing as he is totally prepared for the last part of the game when nobody has any money, but instead he has same amount of money as Let's Have has. Really good. I'm really impressed because if I were him, I would really lose my patience in this game. I would like go Rambo on somebody. I don't know. Congratulations, HRT.
Yep, but he is being scouted out here by Alien, and he needs to make sure that that Shade, I mean, there's nothing he can do about it, but he has to hope the Shade doesn't see the remainder of his army. He's doing a nice job of using mass TP to just jump around the map, prevent it from getting scouted. And he needs to be able to build more, though, since he's not mining currently at all. And we'll switch focus right back to Alien, who's going with a big Death and Decay right in the middle of the base. Mountain King needs to get over there and stun it so that there's more damage to be done, but He has not yet been able to get it, and there we go. Lich has moved away now. Archmage getting low again, but healed up by the Paladin. And Alien, oof, almost takes it out, forces it to TP at least. And only 2 meat wagons involved this time, but does manage to take out about half the health of 5 towers there. So the longer he can maintain that, the better. And htrt making himself known now and taking out the remainder of this expansion.
Oh, true.
So
And there are creeps. There are creeps next to HTRT's position. That's weird.
yeah, every little bit of gold can help.
And I think Alien should have learned by now that he should not target Lezev's Archmage because he's clearly not gonna die.
Yeah, he's been
Maybe
doing a
he's just
pretty nice
persistent.
job of picking off a bunch of shaved units as well, but it does seem like he's got a pretty strong obsession with taking down that Archmage. I can understand why. It seems like it would be easy to go down, but so far it has not proved to be, and now he's going to lose one of the meat wagons at least, possibly 2, and the Archmage getting very low again, but has another TP.
No.
Beautiful save. Shave cuts is so incredibly close, and be forced to TP again.
Oh, shame.
I would be giving myself a heart attack if my Archmage got down to 10 HP pretty frequently.
Okay, so Alien saying that he's broke, which is half money, half a truth, because 3k gold it's kind of broke already. But he can sell items, can he? No, he can just have a bunch of periods, which
Yeah,
is also sellable.
they are, but you don't really want to save those unless you sell those unless you absolutely have to. The Talisman of
True.
Evasion could be sold for 150, which would be worth it. Pensive Energy needs to be kept on there. The Battle Drums in late game Hero Arena can be sold off since it's just going to be hero damage.
True.
But aside
And
from
undead
those,
does not rely on attack.
yeah, aside from those 2 items, not a whole lot to sell off. He could sell off the Parafits, but I mean, you were right with your initial instinct that it's just much better to keep those around so that your undead heroes can continue to dominate it.
I usually when I play I always put 2 periods on my Lich, not 1. But Alien decided to go the mass periods on maybe I'm pronouncing this word wrong, but don't correct me right now. On Death Knight, 3 on the Death Knight, 2 on DK, and on DL, and 1 on Lich. What do you think about this? Should he move some periods from
Yes,
one period
absolutely.
to another? Or?
He should move one of the Death Knight's Parafits over to the Lich. The Death Knight has 1,700 hit points right now. And also has Death Pact, which combined with the Necros, I mean, your Death Knight's pretty much never going to get low. The thing I'm actually kind of curious about is, would you have the Pendant of Energy on the Dreadlord or the Death Knight? I like it on the Dreadlord, but I do think that some people might prefer to have it on the Death Knight.
No, Dreadlord. You have to know that we undead players, when battling humans, we rely on sleep
And carry
so
out
much.
Swarm.
And even though, yeah, in carry Swarm, and even though sleep is only 50 mana, let's see how this fight will work out. Let's just see this, and I'm gonna tell you. Inferno going down, all of the tanks are stunned. Let's see, bunch of slow coming in.
Yeah,
But he
and
has
2 destroyers here for Alien that he's managed to keep alive for pretty much the entirety of the game. If Shave could take those down somehow, he'd be in good shape. But there we go. We do see Carrion Swarm going off, doing a bunch of damage to all these casters. And 2 meat wagons are very vulnerable right now, but Alien is somehow getting lucky, not having them be focused down at all. We do see invulnerability be popped onto the Archmage, Avatar on the Mountain King, and Divine Shield on the Paladin, so no choice but to focus down some of these tanks. And there we go. We do see the ultimate come out here for Shaved, and this is just another opportunity for Alien to go ahead and nuke down some of these casters. And the meat wagons look like they may be left behind in the TP. They both are. Big mistake there for him. He's lucky to keep them alive earlier, but they do go down, and those are pretty costly. You don't want to leave too many of those on the battlefield.
oof, bad battle for Alien. He lost 2 Frostworms. I don't know how many meat wagons and some casters maybe, and Shave didn't lose anything at all, I think.
Yeah,
He's killed 60,
he
no,
lost a couple
64.
of tanks, but all the casters he lost just came right back when he was able to revive them. Um,
This is why Alien uses necromancers from the start. I think he was thinking, I have two humans and they're gonna revive their army, so why didn't I get taken advantage of that? So it's good, and combining necromancers with frostworms is also very good against human towers, against human heroes. I like the way he thinks.
yep, and Alien rightly pointing out that HTRT isn't sticking around just to stick around for the hell of it. He must think he has at least some small chance of winning, regardless of how small it is. And Alien trying to get him out of the game. But at this point, with how the fights have been going for Alien, I almost wonder if it wouldn't be better to try and convince HTRT to help him take out the remainder of Shave's army, since Shave still has a pretty strong base. Death and Decay will help that out, but he's not been having great luck taking it down so far, and he's having a lot of trouble with the tanks recently, as well as being down to 500 gold and only 51 food.
Hmm. Well, Alien is completely out of gold, and actually the most gold award goes to HTRT now. Hmm. Where are his heroes? Still hiding.
Two
Do you
are
think
in
he
the...
should he should act?
No, absolutely not. What he needs to do is just completely fly under the radar and hope they kill each other off, because his hero levels
Mm.
are not good enough to compete in hero arena, but they are good enough to do a lot of damage in a building base race. And there we go. We are going to see the paladin
True, I agree with
actually
you.
TP over somewhere. Not sure where the paladin is moving about to, but could be the sign of a mass TP, perhaps a preventative measure in case one of the players decides to try and attack HTRT. But what he needs to do is A, stack his heroes up so they're not going to die with parafits, and B, probably build a few more farms or just random halls across the map so that way he does not waste his gold and he's able to build some type of army, be it, I don't know, flying machines, tanks, mortars, whatever it is, something that is capable of doing a lot of damage.
He's not making any army with a reason. With reason, those two guys are constantly scouting, and if they see you have Shave who has flying machine flying over the map, and if that flying machine was about to see 80 foot army or 100 foot army, this clash between Alien and Let's Have would soon stop, and H30 would be out of the game. They wouldn't stop till the end, I'm sure.
Probably, but I suspect that they're going to continue to team HTRT out in their moments of peace anyway. I mean, they're completely right about the fact that there's no reason for HTRT to be here unless he thought he could win. They've seen the Panda is back, which was one of the later heroes to go down in the fight earlier on, so they know he's at least got that back, probably his Archmage back, and do believe that the Paladin just holy lighted a Shade, so they know he's got all three heroes back, and that he probably has gold. Now, I'm guessing they would think he's got around 1,500 or 2,000 gold. They have no idea he's at 7,000 gold, but HTRT has to be careful that he's not going to die off with having a bunch of gold left in the bank. I mean, there's nothing worse than not getting the chance to spend any of your gold.
And he got those creeps and got Doom of Strength +2, so his Archmage is kind of stronger now. But still needs those periods. I don't know. Gloves of Haste on Archmage. Come on.
Yeah, there's no reason for that. And even Scroll of the Beast at this point is not going to do anything. He can sell that off for 200 gold and grab another parafit.
Mm-hmm.
We do see that Alien is continuing to hit Shave, and HTRT now going to be back in the game. This is exactly what Alien needs, and could actually change the game completely for him. He is very close to dying off right now with the lack of gold he has, but if HTRT is able to do a significant amount of damage, that could be a game changer, but
Oh,
the...
oh, oh. Archmage going down.
This is bizarre. I guess it's because he has so few buildings, but I mean, I have never seen HTRT struggle to keep his heroes alive like he has in this game.
Oof.
I don't know. I'm beyond baffled. I guess he was unable to staff it due to the fact that he doesn't have a town hall completed, but this is gonna be the last item or the last building left for HTRT. He does have a couple of peasants hidden around, but he needs to start moving those and building quickly before Shave is able to finish him off.
Where is his last buildings? Where are oh, there's a town portal. Town.
Yep, and this is
Town
gonna be it.
there and Shave. That's it.
Yeah, that's the last one, but HTRT has a peasant here. Will he be able to get a building started? He does get a farm started, so he buys himself just a nick of time at least.
Oof.
Yeah.
Poor HRT. Oh, Death and Decay going in Let's Have Space.
Yeah, not a very well-aimed Death and Decay, to be honest, and what a terrible idea to run straight into there like that. I don't know, what the hell...
He wants to destroy that tower to prevent... Oh, damn.
Oh, wow, so apparently Alien had his mouse die in the middle of the harassment he was doing, and that's part of the reason why the Dreadlord just wandered off into the middle of it. That's really a pretty bad time to have your mouse have connectivity issues.
True. I don't know how frustrated Alien is right now. How is he gonna revive that Dreadlord? He needs to sell items now or unsummon the buildings.
Yeah, he can do both. He's got plenty of gold to bring it back, but he's going to have to worry about the fact that next hero kill for him is going to be a lot harder to bring back.
True. And good move by HTRT to use Panda's Breath of Fire across the ledge and damaging those workshop. If he repeats that so many times, he can actually do some damage.
Yep, and if he can get that Archmage back,
another
then
tower going down.
He'll be able to as well. Nice usage of Animate Dead. I mean, it's too bad there aren't more things for the for him to animate the dead, but he's at least being able to do something. And Alien actually playing off that he can't revive the Dread.
Even though he's mining?
Yep, this is probably not going to work out very well.
There's a mass TP coming in. Oh. No luck for Alien.
Yep, does manage to at least unsummon it. We'll get a little bit of gold back, but that's what I was talking about earlier on when I said sometimes it's just more costly to try and mine than it's actually worth getting out of it. That mine is right in the middle of Alien and Shave. It's going to be very easy for both the players to take down, but especially for the player that has mass TP. And are we going to see the Paladin go down here? Does have a potion, or sorry, Divine Shield go off for it. And Pandaren Brewmaster does not have enough mana for its ultimate right now, if that's needed.
So Let's Have still has 1k gold in his main, unlike the other players.
Yep. And HTRT working on completing a town hall, but the Sorceress has scouted out his Altar of Kings and his town hall. This does not look like a good time for HTRT. He is building a farm in the top left as well. And is HTRT hitting Alien? That would be kind of odd. I guess he's just waiting for Alien.
Wow, HTRT really struggling to stay in the game.
Yep, and he is correct about that statement of fact. Mass TP right at the Altar of Kings now. Let's see what his wood looks like. He does have enough to rebuild town halls for quite a while. But just finding the hiding spot for it is the important part. However, if he can take out most of Shave's towers, then that's really going to be a big boon for Alien, who's having trouble with pretty much everything right now. Dreadlord is back. Let's see what he sold off to get it. Looks like he sold off the battle drums and the evasion, so makes sense on his part here.
Yes, he didn't mine long enough to revive it like that, so he had to sell. But it's okay. He needed Dreadlord to come out soon because that was Let's Have's opportunity. But it's okay. Alien's still in the game. He has anti-magic
shield
spell.
Yep.
Shield, yes, and now he's going for more towers. Let's see what he can do. And he's bringing ghouls in. Very nice. Ghouls in large number can actually do something to these spellbreakers, but it's so late in the game. not gonna make any sense.
Yeah, and he has to be worried about the fact that the Mountain King has Stomp now, as well as the Archmage's Blizzard, so the ghouls are going to go down very quickly, but if nothing else, they can be used for Animate Dead afterwards, which is useful, and I'm sure that Alien has enough wood at this point that he might as well use the ghouls. What he could also do, though, is send a couple of out to use as scouts, since he's not had a Shade in a while, or has not been able to use his Shade effectively for a while, if there is one. And he doesn't have very good map awareness at the moment, since he's pretty much flying blind.
True. And he just killed his ghoul.
Hey,
I don't know, this is funny.
every little bit helps. And there we go. So we do see a
Yeah.
mass TP from Shave. He's going to go ahead and take out another one of the town halls, and that may be the last peasant available for. Oh, nope. There's one more hidden
Let's
mass
see.
peasant.
If he TPs on the tower now, they can take a tower before he comes in.
Yeah, I'm sure he would just mass TP to the castle though.
No,
He's going for the
I
Arcane
knew that
Vault,
would
actually.
happen. I knew that would happen. Yes.
That was a bizarre choice to mass TP to. I'm not sure why he chose that.
And now he lost all of his towers. I mean, not all, but
Most of them, yep.
let's see what happens. Oh, Panda, help him, Alien.
Yeah, Paladin does have a staff on it, so he should be able to get it out. Has he completed a haul yet? Nope. So cancels that, and Panda needs to try and use the Staff of Teleportation. Nice heal there, and gets it out just in the nick of time. That's exactly what needed to be done. Has to be careful that he doesn't get it surrounded again, though, because there's plenty of mana left on the Mountain King with 240. Bolt goes off, but there is going to be a mass TP right onto the Paladin. Not sure what Shave was trying to accomplish with it there, but I don't think he managed it. And on the other side of the map, we can see that the tanks are being slowly sieged down by this Infernal. Good chance for Shave to go ahead and staff those back so they can heal up, get in the back of the base, and there we go. Does go ahead and do it on one. Maybe the Infernal will be able to bring down the siege engine before it's killed off by the towers, but that does not appear to be the case as it loses target and goes ahead and does pass off there, and htrt asks if he can give Alien a big hug.
Sure, baby. Yeah. You guys, this happens a lot at PlayFFA, and all of Warcraft community. There's just this drama which I told you about, and when drama goes away, love stays. So it's same as soap operas. And 2 units, 2 casters is gonna do a massive damage to this castle of Let's Haves or to farm. This is going to be down momentarily, going down. I'm just kidding.
Every 5 hit points helps. At this rate, in 30 hours, we'll have the game finished.
Wow. Yeah.
On the other hand, Breath of Fire will do quite a bit of damage there. And another surround going off on the Pandarian Brewmaster. Sleep does go off on the Mountain King, and this is what Alien can do to help, is keep that Mountain King slept as much as possible. Paladin will heal it up. Still no surround pulled off here, and while this is going on, Alien is able to do a good bit of damage to these tanks. But he's not yet completely killed them off, and Shave still has 3,000 gold, so he somehow seems like he's flying under the radar, has 1,000 left in his main mine as well, and Alien's going to try and start mining. htrt is already successfully mining.
He is?
Yep, bottom
yes.
left.
Yeah, slowly, but yeah. That's good. Oh, and Alien's mining, that's good. That's good. He really needs gold.
Yeah, and it's the bold move.
These breakers are the bold move
to go ahead and get that mine, since it's going to cost a lot to put it up, and if it gets taken down soon, it's going to be a complete waste of gold. But as long as it can continue to pressure Shave in his main, it may work out okay for him. And there we go, Panda coming in with a lot of damage to these tanks. Dreadlord should be ready to use Infernal soon, and that is the combination of the Panda and the Infernal is what's needed to take it down. And the Panda looking very low, needs to staff it out here, will not manage to do so, and that's going to hurt both Alien and htrt. TP coming, Staff of TP coming down to take out the Sorceress before it can be brought down. We can see here that Shave has units all across the map, and with Alien out of with Shave out of position, Alien may have a chance to finally use Death and Decay on Shave his main base, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case here. There we go, finally going in. However, there's another
Go, go,
sorceress
go.
down by the town hall, and this is going to be very tight to see how this is going to work. So there is the possibility of managing to Tavern the Panda as well, as Magadansky mentioned. And there we go, a nice use of Death and Decay there, does a lot of damage. And Shave needs to go ahead and back up here before he loses the Lich, but does look like he will TP out there. Smart decision on his part.
Smart
Castle
decision,
is
true.
about a third of the way down, a little more than a third of the way down. And looks like we may be getting ourselves set up for a good old-fashioned base race.
Yeah, which I hate so much. So much stress for players. He has 6 acolytes in this mine, nice, and he's slowly getting. But he has, I don't know, 54 food. But it doesn't help to go down to 50 now.
No, it would have
just
earlier
a
though. He
slow-
should have
a
killed
little
off one of the acolytes and the
earlier.
fiend. Yep.
Yeah, earlier, not now. And maybe a ghoul or ghoul. Yeah, Krypton and the acolyte. Oof. I still admit that this is a very interesting game. Like, when you said there will gonna be a stalemate because when all the gold goes out, I think even now when all the gold has run out, actually, it will in a minute. They're still very active and the game is dynamic.
Yeah, I'm telling you, don't jinx it. But I've been very impressed with Shave taking fights to pretty much everybody, using mass TP well, and that's giving Alien the chance to actually do some damage and attack Shave's main base as well. So all the players are playing this very interestingly. I mean, we're already an hour and 55 minutes into the game, but as you said, it's been an action-packed game, so can't complain about that.
Mm-hmm.
And Arcane Vault looks like it is going to go down again. Has to be careful. htrt has to be careful he doesn't lose this paladin to a surround, and there we go. Alien is going to lose that mine, so he gained 700 gold while mining it, and it cost him, let's see, roughly 650 gold to put it up.
Well, it's a profit.
It is, but barely.
For Alien.
On the other hand, he's below 50, so...
Another tower.
Or he's not, actually. Yep.
Not.
I thought he was. I thought all those acolytes died off. Huh. I'm not sure how he's above 50. Must have built an extra...
I'm not gonna worry about that.
I was gonna say you could unsummon and get the full profit out of it, but still can't do that. And there we go. So htrt is desperately trying to build an altar and get his heroes back. It has not been very successful so far. Archmage is almost completed.
He has.
But the second altar does go down there, and he's got a while for that panda to come back.
He's immediately mass TPing to another town hall where he's building it in his second main.
Yep.
Please stand near his main. Yeah, they need to do more teamwork against Let's Have. It's very hard in FFA to do this, even because you don't see anything at all in this stage of the game, especially Alien, who's completely blind. He has one shade, I think, running around.
I think that actually died earlier on, easy. So.
Oh, so 0 shades. Very nice.
Yeah, maybe he's got one in his... Actually, I don't even see one in his base. This is very dangerous, because we could see an invisible unit and mass TP into Alien's base now. When he did such a great job of defending it earlier, it was because he could see what was going on, but if we have a mass TP into the back of his base, Shave could do a lot of damage to him.
Mm-hmm.
On the other hand, Shave does not have a good way to counter the Infernals that keep getting sent into his base. And he is actually close to getting food capped, so while he does have 2,000 left, he's only got an extra room for 5 more food of army. If he loses another farm, or even worse, loses his castle, then that could create some problems for him, and he might just die with extra gold.
Yeah, very nice observation. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay, another Infernal going in. Are they gonna attack? Food blocked for Panda. Oh, nice. Oh, damn. Oh, I don't know what. Wow. So he's not gonna He's not gonna get Panda back.
Not right
But
away.
Yeah, he has gold.
Yeah, he's playing it off like
Huh?
he doesn't though. He's gonna have go to the shop and sell off some items, pretend that he needs that gold in order to do it. Does lose a town hall that was almost completed there in the meantime. But yeah, he's gonna pretend that he has to sell off these items in order to build a farm to revive the panda. And actually, this is a very good,
Very smart.
yep, use of subtle manipulation here.
Subtle manipulation. That's a true word for that. His buildings keep getting destroyed, so he cannot bring Panda so quickly. And another farm has been scouted by sorcerers, but they're going into Let's Have base, I think.
Yep, they are, and
Alien late as always.
yeah, for having an army that moves so quickly, you'd think you'd be a little more ahead of the times.
Yeah.
And there we go. So this farm going down could play a pivotal role later on, and very good shot for a big death and decay right now. I'm surprised that the Lich has not started to use it yet. But the altar is going down. He does have one more altar built into the back of his base, and one of the farms will go down. Perhaps a second farm following momentarily. Nope. So
Kill that farm.
yeah, I mean, hard to know at the time that that could be such a big role, but he should take out any low units that he can find at all. And there we go. He does take it down now. Good job, Alien. Oh, and he can take out some of these mortars as well. That would be great. Although the paladin can bring him back.
Their own. Yeah, but the mortars are hitting. Let's Have's building. Look at this.
Yep. We can pretend that that's exactly what Alien meant to happen.
Yeah, we can pretend. It's true. Well, let's see. htrt. How many buildings does he have?
He's got a farm there, 2 farms. Let's see.
Oh, nice.
An
Did you see
altar,
that?
still not using. No, I didn't. So he's got a farm being constructed too.
He did. Yeah, that farm's going down. He did Stormbolt on Paladin, and before it hit him, he popped up Divine Shield, so there's no damage and no stun for HTRT's Paladin. And now
Oof, this is a great time for Alien to jack it and cancels the mass TP there. And look at, he may take down 2 or 3 of these siege engines. This is very, very good timing and good fortune for Alien. And
at the same time, HTRT in his base.
Yep. And unable to TP back here for a moment. There is a real TP on the Archmage. Not sure why he's not using it. Seems like it would be a good time to do it. And I suspect HTRT is going to forgive Alien this time for being late since he was taking down the siege engines.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what Shave is doing. Shave is just going for a final.
Because very smart. He's not. I don't think it's smart for him to come back now. Do you think it's smart move? What army does he have?
I suppose that's
no
true.
idea.
I mean, maybe his best bet is just to kill off HTRT, but he
Sure.
could have.
Yes. He came back. He came back.
Yeah.
And castle is not. Just concentrate guys on the castle. Damn.
Yep, and we can see casters are going down, but the paladin should be able to revive them again. Infernal is focusing down as much as he can and should be able to take down the castle. One more hit here, and yes, there it goes.
Oh.
So well timed there by Alien to be able to take it down.
And the last hit.
And now there's going to be a lot of gold needed for Shave to actually manage to get everything rebuilt. He's got a single tank, but he is capped at 47 of 42. 2 sorceresses, 3 sorceresses, and 4 spellbreakers, plus his 3 heroes. And he is continuing to try to rebuild that town hall down there, but Alien has scouted it as well. And now the stab coming out by Alien. This is actually a very well-timed backstab, I think.
Mm-hmm. True. If he manages to kick out HTRT, he can actually pull off an 1v1 versus Shave. There's actually a big chance of Alien winning this because Let's Have doesn't have any more mass tanks to produce, and even if he wanted to produce them, he still needs a tier 2 or 3, right, for tanks. I don't know.
Yep. No, that's absolutely
and
correct.
His whole base is really strong. Only Panda can damage those towers in Alien base. That's why he attacks HTRT.
Yep, and he knew that Piz was going to go ahead and stab him before long. We do see one of the peasants go down. Let's see if there are any more on the map. There's a Spellbreaker down in the bottom left corner. One peasant in
Hmm.
the top left corner where HTRT actually spawned, but I believe that is his last peasant, and he is not yet able to produce any more since he is food capped at 24.
htrt no luck the whole game. He managed to come back in the late game, in this late game, but not completely. He's always missing a hero.
Yep, and actually this may work out well for him with the Spellbreaker dying to shave that will allow him to produce several more different peasants, and he can go ahead and rebuild across the map the way he was earlier.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
Shaved looks to be pretty aware of where all of his units are. Or sorry, all of his buildings at least are.
You think so?
Yeah, he just scouted out the two at the top. The only one that he might not know about is the farm at the natural between where Shaved is now and Alien, and possibly the town hall up top. But it does look like HTRT.
Where is this farm?
The
I
farm.
don't.
You got it. Yeah. So four
No.
buildings left.
Oh yeah, I see. I see a farm. Okay. Mm, a fucking 2 hour freeway, freeway. 2 hours into the game, and we still don't have a winner, nor did we finish the three-way. So we have, if you tuned in right.
Keno, you there? I'm gonna go ahead and pause. It sounds like Keno might have cut out, so I'll call him back. Let's see here. Keno. Yep, looks like everyone has left. Let's try calling him back really quick. There you go. You back, Keno? Nope. You there, Keno? Hello?
Hear me?
Up, now I
Yes.
can hear you. Yep, perfect.
What happened?
I don't know. I think that it cut out on your end, but looks like we got
Mm.
it back online. And
Did you? I didn't pause the game. Did you?
I did. So what time are you at?
Okay, I paused. I'm at 2 hours, 5 minutes, 43 seconds.
All right, let me go ahead and get up to you, and then I'll
I
let you
think
know when I'm
nothing
there.
happened. Okay, I think nothing happened.
Yeah, no, it didn't. Okay, so ready? 3, 2, 1, unpause.
Okay.
Alright, so sorry for that quick interruption there. We just had Keno drop off the call, so we wanted to make sure that we got him back here to finish up the game. After all, if he's had 2 hours of commitment to this, then it wouldn't quite be fair to him to not finish with him. So, as we can see, this may be the stalemate portion of it going on. We can see the Archmage is running around, and let's see, potion vulnerability, alright. Alright, so if it's okay with you, then I think we should go ahead and go up to 2 times speed really quickly. So let's do 2 times
Okay.
speed on 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go. And we can see that Alien and Shaved are now agreeing to try and kill off HTRT, and actually it looks like Shaved wants to finish off HTRT, but this time it's Alien that does not want to finish him off.
Yeah, well, these guys have been 2 hours into the game, and you have to know that they have both played two very stressful FFA games before, so these guys are kind of tired, and they're just looking for an end to this, but they still want to win so badly. So we'll see just what happens now. HRT going in the top right corner, hiding again, I suppose, and Alien What did you say? He does not wish to have HRT decimated, destroyed, or what?
Yeah, he wants to keep HTRT around for a little while just because he knows that Shave still has some money, and Shave's base is going to be tough to take down, and he's got good heroes as well. Um,
Mm.
and I guess this is the what they're talking about, saying with splitting it, and I think they were kidding. I talked to Alien after the game, and he said they were just kidding around, and Alien actually did keep all the money except for the 50 that he gave back to PlayFFA because they couldn't go to Vegas. But apparently this caused some drama due to the fact that they're talking about splitting it, which was not actually against the rules, I don't believe.
Actually, there was not a rule that forbid that, even though it's kind of implied already because it's a tournament. I don't know, but nobody's actually making a drama out of that.
Yep, and HTRT actually going ahead and does leave the game now, so it will be the final 1v1. And I guess he just got tired of getting teamed down. He still had around 3,000 gold left when he did leave.
Oh, Shave is cocky, and he said, "Yeah, it's okay, even though I think I win. I have a good chance." I love this. I love this turnaround when the three-way is over and all the masks are put down. A really nice moment in any FFA game when players proudly start saying something, or the other times when they really start manipulating again. But I think this time they're both honest.
Yeah, we shall see. At this point, you gotta like Shave's position a little bit better. Neither player has any type of necropolis or town hall set across the map, and in comes this invisible sorceress, which could be a game changer. I have no idea why Alien is putting up this expansion.
Expanding,
It's not gonna be worth it.
not at all.
This is a bad move on Alien's part. Here we go. So we do see that Shave now coming in, trying to finish off some of these towers. Alien still has a lot of towers in his base, but we can see not nearly as good as the towers that Shave had earlier on, and this could be the defining fight here. We do see Mortar goes down there, second Mortar going down momentarily. None of the heroes getting particularly low except for this Lich, which the Death Knight does heal back up in the nick of time. That Lonely Ghoul does go down, and finally we see the Doom Guard come out. It's been all game that we've been waiting for it. However, it quickly goes down, but the Lich falls moments afterwards.
Oh,
And that could be
oh,
trouble
oh.
for Alien, to say the least. I think he's probably going to need that Death and Decay. Here we go. We do have Animate Undead that will prevent Shave from getting his units back later on, at least, and we can send them into the base to try and bring him down. And let's see. So Archmage is completely healed back up now, and will be able to go ahead and help out. And Shaved
Uh,
is producing more sorceresses now, actually.
Tell me, what time are you at?
2 minutes 15 sec. Sorry, 2 hours 14 minutes 48 seconds now.
Uh-huh. Okay, I got you.
Okay, and there we go. So Frostworm is gonna go down here. It looks like, and this is the point in the game where every unit counts, and you can't afford to lose them.
Especially a unit like Frostworm.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll summon that. Nice.
Yeah. So that just appears to be a complete waste of gold for Alien, as we might
I
have
like
predicted a
those.
moment ago.
Mm, true. That's the stress talking. That's the stress doing. This is why he did it. This is just. I know when I have so tough games, this is just too overwhelming sometimes, and you make a bad choice because you're just so into this for a long time and you're tired. Lich came out.
Yep.
Let's see what happens
Lich
now.
is back out in perfect time. Down goes the Archmage,
Nice.
and as we talked about game changers, that is another one right back out there. I think Shave did not expect that the Lich to come right back out like that, and he could not have gotten better timing.
Wow, this is for all the times that he say that Archmage. This is still this is okay.
Yep, and he's being forced to sell off items now. Archmage is on its way back, but we do see Paladin now down to 1250, Mountain King at 1650, so while they've still got a bunch of health, they are quite a bit lower. There is no TP right now for Shaved, And Shave does not have enough gold to buy one, even if he wanted to. So we're going to see a Death and Decay have its way in Shave's base. It's going to take the altar down. There we go. So we do see that he sold off some more items, canceled the Archmage, and probably will TP back here if he wants to have any chance. Does go ahead and taverns back the Archmage, the only choice he really had there. Well played on that. And are we going to see a mass TP here? Needs a little bit more mana. But we do see with the Destroyer here, well aware that the Archmage is back. And both of the Frostworms are going to be caught in here, and Death Knight wisely TP's out. You hate to burn the 350, but he needed to get out there.
Mm. What a game changer! One, please stay revealed. One Archmage down, and you see how Archmage is important for human army actually.
Yep, and this is the fight where Shaved is going to try and take it all back. If he can get the Death Knight killed off here, then he'll be in good shape. Death Knight does have a TP, but I don't think that Alien is going to carelessly lose that Lich again. And this is Shave's opportunity right now. The Infernal going ahead, doing a bunch of damage in Shave's base, but that means it's not going to be available for the fight. He knows it's still on cooldown, and you definitely want to take this fight before the Dreadlord has the cooldown finished.
Nice move using Death and Decay. Not Death and Decay, animate Death to just put down mana.
There we go. Does go ahead and cast Sleep on the Archmage. We're back with another Blizzard there, and we can see how much that does to the towers. I'm somewhat surprised Alien is not focusing down these two Hawks. They can't be brought back by the Paladin, and they will go down very easily to an Undead Nuke, but it looks like he's going to try and take down the Archmage again. Nice Holy Light there to bring the Archmage back up to full health, and Shave trying his best to go ahead and pull a miracle out of the hat right now. Yep, Hawk did get saved there. And this would be a good time to try and take these casters down and then use Animate Undead. No, but instead, Paladin will bring it back.
Okay, now if he kills it, it's okay.
Yep, so forcing him to use it on one Sorcerer, Sorceress might have been a wise move there. Let's see how many of them Shave can manage to take down. Death Knight does get pretty low there, and he does continue to lead with the Death Knight, but it appears that Shave does not have a whole lot of interest in trying to focus it down. Infernal must have the cooldown almost gone right now, and I expect we're going to see that come out before too long.
No mana for Infernal. We're not going to see it soon.
Oh wow, he did use Carrion Form there, yep. So chose that instead of Infernal. Interesting choice there, but Archmage getting very low and does get staffed out at a nick moment.
Alien too scared to push this to the max. He TP'd. This is also stress work.
Yep, but it does look like he's going to try and go to the base and kill off some... Oh no, he's just going to go to the mana and health fountains there. Archmage is almost completely healed up.
Oh no, Frostworm. Oh damn.
Yay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is he revealed?
Yes, Shave is revealed, and the Destroyers are doing a good bit of damage right now.
And Hawks cannot shackle them. Nice.
Yep, exactly. But he has to be careful he doesn't accidentally lose the Destroyer just to the pure attack of the Dragonhawk Riders, and it looks like we are going to see a pure base race right now, and there's nothing hidden on the map. TP coming back in here for Shave. Wise move. He could not afford to try and take that down. Nice save on the Destroyer. Gets out in the nick of time. And a single tank left in the base right now. TP coming back to it. Should staff it out and save it. Nice move there. And Alien has to decide whether he wants to go for the base kill himself or wants to try and fight Shaved one-on-one. Looks like he's going for the straight-up fight right now. I'm not sure how well it's going to work out for him, but the mass TP is a crucial factor in this decision, I suspect.
Oof. This Hawk is going down? No?
Yes, it is. It is going to go down to the Death Knight. There's one Hawk left, and he's got 4 Breakers and his 3 heroes. Level 10 Archmage with Blizzard and Water Elemental, able to do so much damage there. And the Paladin is getting a little bit low there. Pops Divine Shield at the perfect time to prevent a full nuke from taking it down. Infernal continuing to do a bunch of damage. There are only 4 more buildings left after that Aviary gets brought down. And this is exactly what Alien needs to do, is just continue to send Infernals up there to take it down and buy time at his base, since he still has a number of buildings left. I don't see any peasants hidden around the map, do you?
No. No,
Yeah.
and the game is soon ending, so I'm worried what will happen next.
There we go. We do see that the Dreadlord gets healed back up there, and the Infernal here trying to take down this tank. Let's see if he manages or if it gets staffed out there. Does go down, and one of the sorceresses actually might accidentally get killed from the Infernal.
No, it won't, but yeah.
And there we go. Avatar is done. Nuke coming out, and in comes the Archmage. The Mountain King does have a potion of vulnerability. Nice usage of invisibility there.
Invisibility.
And the Death Knight is in very bad position right now. Yeah, wow.
Jesus
Great
Christ.
micro by Shave with the invisibility. Getting the Mountain King to go invisible, bolt, invisible again. Not an easy task by any means. However, the Infernal continuing to do a bunch of damage here. And one farm goes down. There are 2 remaining buildings, but both are workshops here. Really what Shave needs to do is pull off some type of hero kill right now. We'll see if he's able to or not.
Wow. This game, just from the start, action-packed. Wow, very nice, guys. Still, like, to the last minute, I see this is going to be just fighting and fighting. 2 sorcerers is coming near
Yeah,
the
and
mountains, and the
TP coming in.
down.
Yep, but that's
Take down
fine.
sorcerer.
There we go, and we need to have, yep, so there we go. The Infernal is going, and Alien just needs to keep his heroes alive long enough that he can continue to produce Infernals, but oof, almost had a beautiful surround there. Gave it up the last minute, but the Dreadlord is very low. Coiled at just the right moment. Will it go down? Regardless, it does look like it's going to be...
Oh my god!
You
wow.
don't get closer than that.
That's
and
a record for all that Archmages that survived.
Yeah, that's true, but if that had gone down, then there might have been a chance for Shave to come back into this. As is, he's having a lot of issues taking down these Infernals.
Healing the Inferno.
Yep.
That's always good.
And maybe nuke down this remaining Dragonhawk Rider. Had Death and Decay going on there, but decides to back up. And there we go. TP coming into Alien's base. So now this is a great opportunity for Alien to actually go ahead and use his heroes to try and finish things off. No tanks right now is crucial, but we do see Blizzard doing a bunch of damage on the Spirit Towers, and we know that Death and Decay has already gone off. Are we going to see a TP by Alien to come back here? Just looking down here, Alien is not going to lose by building kill. It doesn't appear, and that is GG. Alien takes home the PlayFFA Cup number 5, and what an ending, to say the least.
Wow, what a game. What a game.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And looking through here, 437 units killed for Alien, 411 units killed for Shave, and even 264 units killed by htrt. Surprisingly, not very many hero kills, since both Undead and Human are well equipped to survive forever, but 6 level 10 heroes in the game, and then pretty much all of the gold on the map was completely mined out.
Wow, just and yes, the hero kills would be a lot more if Shay lost that Archmage only once or twice. I think he lost it only once in the whole game, but he was saving it around 50 health for like 5, 6, or 7 times. He really did a good job of saving his Archmage, and I'm just wow. This was a really good match. I didn't expect it to be that good. I expected it to be good, but not this good.
Yep, I was impressed. Wow. And when it was an early 3-way, I had a bad feeling about it, thinking that it was going to be a lot of manipulation, sitting around and hoarding, but all the players played a fantastic game. Ostone, if you're listening to this, sorry that you didn't get to stick around for more of it, but it was a nice rush by htrt. Not a whole lot you could have done to prevent it. And Alien, congratulations on your win. Shave, you played a hell of a game, and you played the opposite of your reputation. You really went all in, mass TPing around there, creating a bunch of action, and creating a very, very nice game. So for everybody watching, that was the PlayFFA Cup 5 Finals. Your new champion is Alienware Owns, and thank you so much to all the players for participating. Thank you to the PlayFFA admins for putting the fantastic show on, and thank you all for watching. Any last words, Keno?
Any last words? Well, I don't know. This is I'm still baffled about this tournament. Congratulations to Alien once again. I talked with Alien. He's so excited about his win, not because he got money. He told me that he's very excited because he got a proof that his reputation is back, that his skill is back, and that he's like completely back into FFA. And I no other words, but just I have no other words to say. But congratulations, Alien, and to htrt. He was totally. It was so interesting to watch how he had so much patience, and he pulled that Ostone. Like you said, Ostone, I'm so sorry that you didn't have to play. Alien said that he wanted to clash with you, want to have a clash with you, but you were rushed so early. But the most impressive was Let's Have. That was a game. That was why this game was so action packed. So congratulations to all.
Yep. Thank you to everybody for watching. Make sure to drop us a comment in the YouTube comments, and go ahead and subscribe to the channel. This is Mage,
And this is Kenostrikesback.
and we'll catch you guys all soon. Later.